Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin episode 277. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and Whoopi Goldberg's biggest fan, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big third topic of the week is only in DCA 1.0.
And today, we're joined by documentarian and Eureka parade float drummer, Defunctland's Kevin Perjurer.
Hey everyone, happy to be here. Happy to be leading the parade.
So let's roll the Maliburrito.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We are your hosts, Kevin, Kirk, and Rain. What's up, guys?
You know
What's
what? Dude, that sounds really good.
Kevin, Kirk, and Rain.
Yeah, that has a nice ring to it.
He's way too busy to.
Yeah.
It's for us to say that every week. But Kevin, thanks for joining us.
You can say it every week. I don't know if I'll be able to make it every week. You could just you just clip me saying it and just I'm a co-host that never returns. That's just I just don't talk much. We could just be in the background.
We just say it, and then everyone waits for you to say something, and maybe they hear it, maybe they don't. You know?
Yeah. I just do the intro and the outro, and I'm like, oh, that was fun.
Yeah. That's all we need you for. No. So yeah, everyone. Defunctland's Kevin Perjurer is here. Long time in the making. We would love to just talk about Defunctland, but we've talked about this a while ago. Like, when we have guests, we want them to do a topic with us.
Yeah.
And I heard you're a huge fan of DCA 1.0, Kevin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love California themed theme parks. That's one of my passions, I guess.
Yeah, well, we're going to get way far into it. But first, let's tend to the farm with
Mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast where we talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes. Listen to full episodes every Wednesday or topic only uploads on Big Thunder Thursdays. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course, my favorite, YouTubes. Head to trammin.com to write into the show, find our socials, and request access to our Discord. You can find all these links and lore on trammin.com.
Yes, you can. You can also find a link to Tiki Kingdom, Rain's Tiki shirt. What are you calling them now? Tiki shirts?
Yeah, button-ups.
Okay.
Tiki Aloha shirts.
Themed button-ups.
Themed button-ups, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the heart of the savannah.
Yeah, in stretchy polyester.
Yeah.
For some reason, everyone's favorite.
For some reason.
You don't like it, right?
I don't care for it.
It looks good. I'll say that. And it's high. It's actually arguably sewn better.
Arguably.
But if you like stretchy polyester, what do people call it? New Flex?
And you like white on the inside.
Yeah.
That's, this is the shirt for you.
Most people button them. You're like the only person
that leaves it
who's
open.
not buttoning the Kingdom shirt.
I've only sold one of these
to
John. Yeah. Yeah. I'm selling another one tomorrow to a cast member who messaged me about it.
Nice.
And he wants it for his Disney World trip. He said, can you meet up? So meet me at Okayama. Yeah. So.
All right. Yeah, that feels very to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, this is perfect for Animal Kingdom. Same. Yeah. People would probably think you buy this in Animal Kingdom. Like, it has like that that color.
Yeah. What's nice about this one is that you're not using copyrighted shapes or trademark shapes.
I mean,
they're close, but they're not. It's
it's a little different.
Like Simba's face is not on there.
Right.
Right. That's what's important.
Right. It's like that.
Yeah.
Like the Fellowship silhouette.
I think when I bought the Oswald shirt, Kimmy's like, "Oh, are you gonna wear that?" I'm like, "The only place I'm going to wear that is Disneyland because of the giant Oswald in the back."
So I just heard a story. Lock in for this. Yesterday, So he made some video with some YouTubers. I don't know who they are. In the One Piece community, they're developing One Piece Commander. Okay, their version of it, just like Magic has Commander that was developed by the community. These guys are doing it for the One Piece community. And when Sos went to his house yesterday, he wore the Oswald shirt. And the guy's like, bro, where'd you get that? And Sos is like, well, my boy made it. TikiKingdom.com. And he's like, cool, I'll be on there. No problem. Haven't got the order yet, but I'm waiting on it.
Freddie and I, possibly live on the show, noticed something about the Oswald shirt.
What?
The pocket is embroidered shut.
Yeah. The guy told me that before they embroidered it. He's like, are you good with that? I'm like, I don't think.
It's a pen pocket now.
Yeah. I don't know if you could do anything else. Because if you look at work shirts, a lot of the times that left pocket has a stitch on it. Even if there is no embroidery, they use it, I think, as a pen pocket.
Huh.
Yeah, it's very odd. But I'm like, it kind of goes with it.
Yeah, because I guess if it was embroidered on just the pocket, would it hang forward?
If it was on the pocket, it would still be.
No, because you put something underneath and it just.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know.
idea. He was like,
Wait, is this guy cheap for
Not
embroidery?
Really. Not really. It's expensive.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they have a minimum order quantity of 50.
I don't have 50 shirts
Yeah.
because we got to do embroidery at work.
Yeah.
For our logo, 3 colors. Yeah, never mind. And bubblinas.com, BUBBLINAS.
Best sourdough you'll buy.
Yeah,
buy.
seriously.
Really
I got 2 loaves. I did an in-home delivery.
Oh, yeah?
I wasn't home, and I'm like, here's a code for 3 hours.
Mm.
And then I left a note with cash on the thing, and I'm like, just take it.
Yeah.
We may receive this is our best sourdough, locally baked by our friend Christine. We may receive Christine's concoction.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Cool. Cool. I'm down.
Yeah, I'll have to tell her it's 2 weeks from now.
I'm down.
I
felt a little sacrilegious, though,
Mm.
because, you know, the Thomas's English muffins? I had one, had put some butter on it, and I still had some of the jam left. Put it on there. Oof, so good.
There's something about the Thomas English muffins. No one can replicate that.
Yeah. I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, dude.
Yeah, Kev worked at that factory for a minute.
Did he? Huh.
He brought us English muffins like once, and they were pumpkin spice.
Ugh.
Maybe he brought them twice. I don't know.
Just give me the regular ones with some butter on it. Mm.
Dude.
Crazy.
Something crazy about that. Yeah. With an egg too.
Yeah.
It doesn't even need bacon.
No.
You need the bacon's too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. But yeah. For both of these things, code Trammin 10.
Yes. Yes. Trammin 10.
For 10% off some bread
Or
some.
you can spin the wheel on my website. I saw somebody got 15% off on my Oswald, and I was like, how'd they do that? And I saw a unique code, and I'm like, they spun the wheel.
What's the max on the wheel?
15.
Or all the other ones 10?
And free shipping.
Ah.
Yeah, free shipping gets you like at least $6 off.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Trammin 10, Tiki Kingdom, Bubblinas. Oh, Bubblinas, if you're like around the Whittier area, personal delivery.
Yeah.
For free. If you're in California, you can get it shipped ground, which is next day. Outside of that, no preservatives, guys. It's like 5 ingredients in this thing.
Yeah.
And it's the good flour.
Yeah.
So shout out to small business.
Shout out.
So we'll just tell them because it doesn't matter. We're recording all this out of order.
We are. We recorded for what, an hour and 40 minutes with Kevin Perjurer?
With Kevin Perjurer. Went great.
Yeah.
Fun conversation.
He's a good guy, dude.
You know
Nice
what?
guy.
It's funny. We couldn't see him.
Yeah.
It's funny hearing him live be like, wait, what? And then go look something up. Because he does that in the Chuck E. Cheese Defunctland
Yeah,
After
you're
Dark
right,
video. And he's like, this is why Defunctland takes me 4 months.
Yeah.
Like, I just go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But lots of good stuff. That's coming up.
I feel like we taught him some things. He taught us some things.
I was surprised that I taught him some things.
Yeah.
But then also, he said it. He was like, I'm very focused on Epcot and
Right.
Walt Disney World, even though he loves Disneyland. But Disneyland doesn't have crazy defunct things, really. There's
Yeah.
a few things.
Because it's a museum.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Aunt Jemima last week.
Yeah.
And then, there's stuff like the Skyway and whatever, but it's not like, what's that golden building over there?
In all honesty, his friend Jack, who works on. It used to be called Keep Up Called Weird. Now it's called Theme Parks Shouldn't Exist. Okay, he's doing a lot of defunct Disney things. He did the Smoke Shop episode,
Wait, I think I've
the
seen this
Aunt
thing,
Jemima Pancake House episode. And he's been doing some weird things.
Yeah, we
but
have
it's
weird
cool.
things, but it's not like a Wonders of Life pavilion.
Right.
It's like a 10,000 square foot gold building that used to have like a thing called Body Wars in it.
yeah.
We don't have that kind of stuff here. But yeah, if you like Defunctland, you can hear him on Trammin this episode. I don't know why I'm advertising the thing that comes after this. But first, let's get in some news.
Second time?
No, I'll leave that.
No. That's the second time you messed up. Because remember the other day when you were with Freddie? I messed up.
That I hit stop recording with Freddie.
Stop recording. That's what it
Yeah.
was. Okay.
We're all out of whack because we're recording this after that.
Yeah.
Because we had him for a short time.
Oh.
I mean, pretty long time. It
Yeah.
was just like we wanted to get it done. I wasn't sure if we were going to get it done. Yeah. We didn't really talk about the winery area, but that's not that weird.
Yeah. It's
It's
not
like-
that way. And we didn't get into the things that people normally get into.
Like,
Superstar Limo.
and like Condor Flats, not that weird.
Still around.
Yeah, it's still around. So what's funny is I came up with great headlines for this episode. I wanted to go all out for this episode, except for this one. Yeah.
New Magic.
New Magic.
Nah, that's all I got, dude. But
Uh,
NU, like new metal?
yeah, but they can't see that.
No, they can't.
Let's see. Uh, For your okay. Anyways, there's a unlocking some new magic. So, in addition to the fact that next week you can purchase an enchant or imagine magic key.
Oh, I gotta renew my key.
Yeah, if you happen to do that, the Magic Key Terrace will have a new menu.
I saw some of this stuff. It looks pretty good.
I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't try the two things that I said I was going to try.
Yeah. I mean, you can still go this week, right? Or is this already up?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't
We should
know.
check live.
Yeah.
We should check.
When
Hold
was
on.
the last time you booked a reservation? Is the question I'm looking at.
Do you know why I wrote that question?
What?
Disney put that question in their
No
their
way.
caption.
Oh,
and I
that
thought
means
was
it's-
so funny.
It's not doing well.
They're saying something with
Yeah.
that. Oh, when was the last time you booked a reservation?
It's because it's a rip.
Yeah, we said it last week with the inflated price thing.
Yeah.
Come on. Magic Key Terrace.
You know what
New
though?
menu.
Kaylee, who's only had a pass since like November, was like, "Hey, what's Magic Key Terrace?" And I was like,
Mm.
"You know what? We should go."
Yeah, so they have meats and cheeses for $20.
Is that the Bountiful Family Farms? Family. Why did I
Wow,
say
they just like
family?
got rid of the whole
pun thing.
yeah, except for the drinks are still puns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Arancini, butternut squash risotto, butternut squash puree, fonduta, which is cream, mozzarella fontina, a focaccia with a duo of house-made butters. That's $18. Entrees, osso buco, braised pork shank, creamy mozzarella polenta, grilled broccolini, gremolata, and focaccia sand. Pork milanese a marsala, breaded bone-in pork chop with angel hair and marsala sauce. That's like the Rain special.
That sounds great. Yeah.
Roasted half chicken, gnocchi, and bucatini alle vongole. So 2 plant-based offerings, a side house salad, and an orecchiette, sauteed broccolini, caramelized onion, roasted mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes. And for dessert, a pumpkin cannoli or spumoni mousse cake, which this is right up your alley, Rain. Layers of chocolate cake, chocolate ganache, cherry cake, cherry jam, pistachio cake, and pistachio mousse served with cherry sauce and pistachio crumble.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Spumoni.
Sliders for the kids. I don't think they're... Oh, there might be some new drinks, but I'm not sure. Hazelnut affogato cocktail.
Yeah, sounds great.
A bicicleta. Interesting. Yeah, so that's still around. You can do that. Speaking of drinks, next headline, Red Drinker standing by. Incoming transmission. Beginning August 19th, Oga's Cantina will transition to walk-up availability with a traditional standby queue and will no longer offer new reservations. Any existing reservations will be honored.
So this is not a standby queue, like a check-in, mobile check-in,
I don't know if they will let you reserve the walk-up list.
because it says traditional standby queue. That's why I was like,
Walk-up availability with a traditional
Oh.
standby queue. Because they call it walk-up as the little thing, right?
yeah.
I don't know, though.
And then you wait in a line after.
Yeah, it is August 19th. So let's see. Oga's Cantina. Oh, there's no join. So it's just a
And it
standby,
says walk up. Yeah,
which might make things go quicker. I don't know.
that is a weird choice
Yeah.
to like kind of go back. Interesting.
Let's see.
That means that in the morning it's gonna be dead now. The only reason why people were going early in the morning was because those are the only reservations available.
Yeah, but I also think now that there are no reservations, people won't worry about missing a reservation.
True.
Like we've definitely, not me, but like my aunt has showed up. She's like, "Oh, we have the res." But we didn't really need to go to Oga's, you know?
There you go.
Okay, this is maybe my favorite headline I've ever written. I'm gonna swap them because
Okay.
I gotta build hype. Paint the town red and green. This is not the favorite headline. Sorry, paint the town red and green. The last day to see Paint the Night at Disneyland in 2025 is Sunday, November 9th. The parade will pause for the holiday starting November 10th and resume next year.
I gotta ask: is that an Alice in Wonderland reference? An other reference that Alice in Wonderland was referencing, or a Doja Cat
Have you heard
reference?
Paint the Town Red?
Yeah, the Doja Cat song.
But that's a phrase that people say.
That's what it was. Okay.
But red and green, Christmas. 'Cause it's going away for Christmas.
Yeah.
This is
Cool.
why that's not my favorite.
Got it.
But my favorite headline: a silly spook will sip by your side.
That's good. That's good. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
The Haunted Mansion Victor Geist Spectral Sipper.
Yeah. What an
Be
epic
available.
video, dude, that they put out. You see that?
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I do like that the straw is integrated into the organ pipe.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. A silly spook will sip by your side. That's all light news.
It's the year of light news.
Yeah. I mean, Avengers Campus grows taller and taller every day.
Yeah.
And so does Earl.
So does Earl. I did see walking on the outside of Disneyland this past weekend. I saw the big crane
Yeah.
that's in Avengers Campus. Crazy.
Yeah.
Just there.
Yeah. That's all we got for the news, I think.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's time for Your Right, in which members of the Tram fam write in with corrections and comments just like you can at trammin.com/ask. Rain, cue up that corrections music, please. You're way too trigger happy.
Yeah, I was.
So Michelle wrote in. This is Michelle, who sometimes goes by Mickey. Sorry for my absence, since I go to the parks once in a blue moon. I don't have much to add to the topics. That, and I'm not really a super fan of Disney anymore. I listen to the episodes when I start feeling some FOMO, like a fake fan. I don't know if I was supposed to read that, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
No, I feel it. Have you been Disney super fan lately?
No, not really.
Yeah, I've been kind of down on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's been really into Yakuza.
dude.
I want to get into it.
Yeah.
I really want to get into it, but it's just like, that's a mountain that I don't know if I'm
No,
willing
you
to
only
climb,
need to
dude.
play Like a Dragon and Pirate.
Really?
It
Is
references the old ones.
Which
for
is the
sure.
turn-based one?
Like a Dragon.
I have it too. It was like 99 cents at one point.
It's, I know it's based and continues the story of the old ones,
Yeah.
but it's a new protagonist and everything.
Okay.
They do I think the other ones show up sometimes and stuff, but they rebooted it because they had 7.
I don't know. All I know is Yakuza 0.
And do you know why it's called Like a Dragon?
What?
Because in Japan, the series is called Like a Dragon. Which I think that's I know the studio name is like Ryuga Gotoku,
Yeah.
which might mean like a dragon. So, yeah.
Is it really?
Translate to Japanese. Let's see.
They're making the Virtual Fighter game, right?
Huh?
I think they're making a Virtual Fighter game.
I don't know. Detect language? Yeah, we'll detect language. Okay, like a dragon.
I thought you were going to speak Japanese into the phone.
No. So the Ryu is there.
So Ryu, like Street Fighter Ryu?
I think that means dragon.
So his name's just Dragon? That's freaking cool.
Yeah, but like,
What does Ken mean?
Huh?
What does Ken mean? Oh, he's American.
Yeah.
He's Ken.
Let's see. Ryu. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Ryu ga Gotoku means
Like a dragon?
like a dragon.
So like the studio Like a Dragon's making the game Like a Dragon.
Yes.
Like a Dragon, Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
That's
Yakuza. No, because it's just called Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Oh,
They don't call it Yakuza there.
Got it.
Yeah. Anyways. But she actually wrote in with piggybacking on the Disney fashion episode. This really resonated with people.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
I remember when I was trying to be this edgy teenager back in the day. I wore Converses the entire day my family and I were in Disneyland. One of the biggest mistakes of my life. That mistake is still ingrained into my mind to this day, to the point when my fiance and I made a trip, I told him, more like imposed, wear something comfortable. I will not hold back saying I told you so at your face. I highly recommend Crocs sneakers
Oh.
because they have that bouncy insole without it looking like Swiss cheese. My fiance, Vans like a madman. Kimmy tried buying like Vans, but now there's some company that sells insoles made for Vans.
Really?
I assume you still have to peel out the insole and half of them are like glued in.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
I'm like tipping it right now.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's tipping over.
It was balancing for a while.
We need small
There it is.
sandbags.
There it is.
Small sandbags.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we need? The springy ones, but they don't make them to mount like horizontally
Yeah.
on a thing.
I can figure it out. I'll make some at work.
Just
Just
like
like,
if anyone's gonna make something at work, it'd be me.
yeah.
You're gonna use some.
I make sandbags.
Yeah, sandbag, fine.
Yeah.
They only need to be like 5 pounds, dude. I don't need your 80-pound sandbag going through the floor.
When Kevin was helping me set up, he's like, man, Kirk said these sandbags are heavy. They were heavy.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
I ain't no word I can't say on here. Come on. I did carry 2 at the same time, but
Yeah.
because there's no way I'd be able to balance one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't
Oh, I
carry it
know.
in front of you.
Yeah.
So just carry it and go. Just do it. I feel like some gloves would help
It would.
because it's
It
a little
would.
sharp on the.
Dude, I have some like installers that are madmen. We've gone to places and it's like, oh, we have to set up 80 sandbags. And these guys are just like unloading them off the truck and taking them all day.
You can't think about it, dude.
Yeah.
You just gotta go.
Yeah.
That's all we got for you, right? This here's our Big Thunder topic of the week. Only in DCA 1.0. So Disney's California Adventure Park opened in 2001 to low attendance. We'll call it that. Feels like a fever dream because it was. And we'll get into why. So as you guys heard, Kevin Perjurer from Defunctland is joining us. Even though we live here, he might know about this place more than we do.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Maybe I don't know. I've done a lot of research, and it's not as expansive of a park, so there's not as much to know about it as some of other theme parks like Epcot, which is my big passion on the East Coast. But yeah, I know a good amount about DCA 1.0.
yeah, it's that the history of it is recent. It's 2001, and then there was this one big version of it that there is to study. It's not like Epcot going through 1,000 different. It wasn't. Maybe the phases aren't as clear cut as DCA, but For those who don't know, Michael Eisner and Disney executives in the late 90s retreated to Aspen, Colorado to think of a replacement for their Westcott idea because they ran out of money doing Euro Disney. And so in their own something-fueled dream, they made a park to appeal to Californians and tourists hoping to explore California.
So they were just trying to trap everyone. That's the idea, right? And instead of allowing them to go to the rest of California, it's like, you stay here. You stay in Anaheim.
Yeah, I guess it was, give them a...
Yeah,
Go ahead.
in hindsight, I also think another part of it was because I've obviously talked about this on one episode that I talked about on a couple episodes. I'm going to be talking about it a lot on my next video, weirdly.
Ooh.
But one of the reasons that I didn't talk about in my Superstar Limo video, which I also redid, so technically I haven't talked about it twice, is I think that a big reason, it's not just the stupid thing of like, well, they won't need to go to California if they come here. Two things. One, it's because some people are afraid of the world. And so people that are willing to go to Disneyland, it's not that, well, it's we're going to satiate them because they'll, we have a Golden Gate Bridge, so that'll do it for them. But more of like these, like, this isn't the exact logic, but some people just are afraid of travel. And the thing that I've noted, that I keep noting in the past, years since I've done this, is like Adventures by Disney, which
okay.
I've heard are really great trips and like really luxury, I guess. I've never been on one. They're amazingly expensive. But there is that, they have that kind of vibe of like, see the world, but like
Safe.
you're with Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're with Disney, for whatever that means for people. And then the other part of it is that Florida, I don't give Epcot enough crap for doing the same thing, but they're way more subtle and way cooler about it. But like the manatees at like the Seas Pavilion, like there's a lot of like, don't go to SeaWorld, stay here, but just little things of like palm trees and manatees and all these things that like people expect to see outside the bubble in Florida proper. So there is a bit of that as well, but California Adventure subtlety is not something that goes hand in hand with California Adventure, I'll say.
Really quick, before we like dive too deep into DCA, where are we at with Michael Eisner these days? Because I feel like there was this like swell like 5 years ago where I was like, oh, this guy kind of crazy, kind of sucks. And now it's like, is he that bad? You know what I mean? Like,
we're getting the prequelification of Michael Eisner is occurring, where like it's like, because like the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah, for sure.
I talk about this. I was going to talk about in this next thing that I'm doing, because I talk a little bit about him and I talk about Star Wars and I talk about all these things. Just this idea of like a guy that has enough power and also has just a weird taste is apparently more interesting than just a corporation that's like nameless and faceless doing what a computer tells them to do.
Yeah.
So like there's nostalgia for the Star Wars prequels, partly because kids grew up with them and those kids are older now, but I think also just because it's a thing that a guy wanted to make, even if you don't necessarily like what it is, that has a fidelity that some recent movies have not, if that makes sense. And Michael Eisner is that, and so like you can point to like, look at all these things he did that in the latter half of his tenure that are like really bad and like provably like, oh, that was actually like really, even apart from the creative stuff, like that's no good. But it's like he was still a guy that wanted to do something, and yes, he wanted to make schmoozies because he thought that was funny, I'm sure. Or what is the other, award wieners? Yeah. Isn't that another food stand?
Award wieners, Russian River Outfitters,
Catch a Flave.
Yeah,
schmoozies is the most absurd and aggressive, because it's like Hollywood. I don't even know what that would be. Like it's an in Hollywood joke of like schmoozing. So like I don't even, would a random person even understand what that is?
No. And I don't think
not
most
back
of us,
then.
Yeah, especially
maybe like after the producers came out and stuff. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, maybe once Hollywood. Now that the studio is out, that's the inside baseball. Seth Rogen's the studio.
Yeah,
They got it right.
I think Michael Eisner was a man who meant well and thought he had good ideas, you know? And I think that the first part or half or whatever of Michael Eisner, he had Frank Wells. They were buds. Things were going well, I think, right?
And his son too, right?
Yeah, and then Frank Wells tragically passed in
Yeah.
a helicopter accident. And then
Right.
he became George Lucas on the set of the prequels, where everyone's just like, all right, man, you're the boss. There's no one to reel him in with money or ideas or like, hey, dude.
Nobody tell him
that-
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just went off the rails until they threw him off the rails. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah, and I heard a story just the other day of just right when Eisner got in, like Disneyland, it was like in 84, 85. Disneyland was doing that promotion with the cars. Like, when they had that like year-long thing where they had the cars where they would give away like 400 cars that year to get people to go to Disneyland.
What?
Remember this?
I don't remember. No.
They were like, it was like 1985. They had like cars parked right in the entrance to Disneyland, and if you walked in at a certain integer, like a randomly selected, they'd be like, "You want a car?" And so like
Wow.
every day they gave
Alright.
out at least one, sometimes two cars.
It's like a casino.
And yeah, and so like, not to take anything away from Michael Eisner, the creative executive, but like part of me is just like, if I walked into that organization, I'd be like, well, stop doing that, and then go over to Epcot, and then they're like, and everyone's like, where's Mickey Mouse? And then everyone was like, well, here at Epcot. I'd be like, well, put Mickey Mouse in Epcot. Like, just there's a certain amount of like, yes, he saved the company, yes, he brought that Hollywood aspect to it, and yes, the Frank Wells dynamic, it helped, and he had good ideas or whatever. But it's also like, there was just some stuff that's so obvious of like even though I don't want Mickey in Epcot. I want Epcot to be weird. I want a Studer Computer Review, and I want Dreamfinder and all that stuff. But like, if I was the CEO, I'd be like, why is Goofy not at Epcot? And so I do wonder how much of it is the easy wins, or as he would say, his singles and doubles approach. If you remember that.
I
Do
don't.
you remember that?
Man, these references are crazy, man.
But
Okay, sorry.
but
sorry.
you're right.
No, but this real quick, the singles and doubles was his idea of like easy win is like we don't need to hit home runs. We need to hit singles and doubles as a
okay.
company.
Got it.
And so, anyways,
I at least look. If we don't know Michael Eisner's singles and doubles, that's understandable. At least we know who the Wiggles are. All right, like we're
okay,
not
you
gonna
do know
have
who the Wiggles are.
we're not gonna have that moment with you. I don't think. Like, oh, they gave away
Yeah.
cars in the '80s. Like, yeah, that's outside of my knowledge bubble. But yeah, you're.
But aren't you happy that you know that now?
I
And now
am.
you'll look
Oh.
it up after this, and you will be mind blown to see. And like, there's a ton of articles about like 7-year-olds winning cars because they were the people that passed through the gate. It's interesting.
But you're right.
But anyways,
He was just a guy, and he felt there was something to attach all of this to and eventually pin it on. I will close with we're not going to completely close on Michael Eisner for the Anaheim Ducks 20th anniversary, or no, there was just like some opening day, but it wasn't the 30th, it wasn't the 20th. I don't think it was 25th. I went with my dad, and then they're like, Michael Eisner's going to drop the puck in the first like ceremonial face-off. I'm like,
Wait, is that a thing for hockey?
it's like a fake one though.
Okay.
But like
No,
they,
I was
they just
they just get completely obliterated.
they come out on the carpet, he meets the captains, drops the puck, and then they like shake his hand and they give him the puck or something. But it was just
Okay.
Michael Eisner in a t-shirt over a button down. No hat or
Yeah.
anything, and he was just like, "Hey everyone." I'm like, cool.
And we share a birthday. You know that?
Oh,
Yeah, March 7th.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like we said, or like you said, Kevin, like things were just there was California Adventure wasn't deep, right? It was very surface level, and this is according to theme park tourist Brian Crosnan, and the source link was gone.
Brian Krosnick, sorry.
Disney left much of the planning to merchandising and retail as opposed to Imagineering. So,
That's why there's so many shops, and that's why there's so many
and
or there were so many food places.
and the way everything looks the way it does. So,
Yeah.
let's talk about a popular souvenir, the humble postcard. So, the entrance to DCA, when viewed from afar, resembled a postcard, which like as a high level concept, sounds great. You're like, oh yeah, you stand far away, and it's like, whoa, it's a postcard to California. You're gonna explore California.
Yeah.
But it had two problems, and one, you're only gonna see it from Disneyland because that's when you're not right up against it, and two, most people don't notice these things.
Right.
So like Freddie and I are doing this every other week series on the 1955 lands, and he was like, oh, let's do it in like clockwise order, and I'm like, even if we did it every week, not every other week, no one's going to notice. That's
Yeah.
the type of stuff we're going to be like, we're doing it in the order where you enter and flow through, and everyone's going to be like, oh,
nobody cares.
what's next week?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it started here with like this really underwhelming entrance, even though things were cool. Like it's the biggest ceramic mural.
Was it for the camera? Do you know what I mean? Like, was it only for that? I mean, they thought that it was for people too, but really, was it just for the camera?
I don't.
It was also very cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you don't need an icon. Like it's the only. Like, I'm trying to think of another park that doesn't have an icon. I guess Grizzly Peak was the stand-in icon when the park opened, but you don't really see that in any sort of picturesque way.
Yeah, and
Like
you had the sun
I'm trying to-
icon, as they called it, and
which was part of the postcard.
yeah, and
the
so I
hubcap.
think like they got away with not really making an entrance because you had the sun icon in the park, you had the Golden Gate Bridge in the park, you had walls of the buildings. That was something they did, and then you put the letters out, and then all of it together makes an entrance.
Yeah.
But when you walk up to it, you're like, cool, letters, and
Big
then
letters,
it's just turnstiles.
Yeah.
There's no train station behind there.
You miss the letters?
I don't. They're
I like.
I miss the letters.
Yeah.
they're cute. They're fun, but like
like
I don't
them.
cry over it.
I like
guess.
decorating them. That was cool.
Yeah, it was cool when they did Christmas and the rainbow and all that. That was for World of Color, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
So
Where are they now?
Sacramento?
Are they are they?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
the Cal Expo.
Weird enough,
go get 'em.
we have like a bunch of listeners that are from Northern California. So we have like Sacramento experts that constantly write in. So they let us know.
Each of you go send us one of those letters.
Yeah.
You only need to get one of them.
You know, it's like 10 people can lift a car.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they could do that with the letters.
They could. They could.
One by one.
A mother when saving a child could lift one of those letters.
So what we need to no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, so immediately upon entering, like you already see the tackiness in a way, right? But you're not quite there. But as soon as you enter, more puns. Like Kevin, you're like, oh, this pun, that one. It's like Engineer's Toys right there. Burbank Ice Cream, Bakersfield Bakery. Now, these were ridiculous, but I went as a kid. So as a kid, you don't think these are lame. But I also, were we more like amenable to puns in the early 2000s?
Yes.
Yeah, like you do that.
Yes.
You do that now. It's like, what are you doing? There's no
Yeah.
like sense of everything's. If it's not ironic, people don't want it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If it's not,
I mean, as a kid, I had no idea what any of these meant.
you knew.
Yeah.
You didn't Burbank ice cream.
No, dude.
Okay,
What's Burbank?
I had like family in
I,
Burbank.
I didn't get that until just now. I had to look. I was like Burbank, and I was like, oh, Burbank, the city
Yeah.
in the valley. Like, okay.
I guess I just.
I mean, you got to think like I went to this. I didn't go to this park as a kid. I didn't go to it. I was at Disneyland, probably during one of the first, maybe the first year. I was but I remember, I don't know what year it would have been. It would have been early 2000s, so like pretty early on. But I was at Disneyland and we didn't go to California Adventure.
Yeah.
And we were that family that like the family that went to Disneyland and didn't go to that they had so much trouble changing that type of vacationer's mind once this became such a problem. And so I definitely wouldn't, as someone from Kansas, wouldn't have gotten Burbank ice cream.
Yeah,
I
especially,
barely understood what Los Angeles was, let alone Anaheim, let alone Burbank.
yeah, especially as a kid, because like now everyone knows like, oh, Disney is in Burbank, right?
Yeah.
But
But
we're all dorks now.
I
and
think
know
that's
this
why
thing.
I like looking back on this stuff so much, where it's like, oh, that's what that meant. Haha.
Yeah.
Like,
Bakersfield. Oh, I see. I didn't get that until just now.
Well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't know like all these little I mean, not that any town's little in
Where-
California, but
Bakersfield.
so
yeah.
Bakersfield, it's actually relevant to DCA. It's on the Grapevine, as we call it, and it's through the Central Valley. But it's like kind of the stopover before you get to Fresno, which is where all the farming is. But I had family in Fresno and Tracy, so I would always pass through Bakersfield. And
Yeah.
it'd be like, oh, Bakersfield sucks. So, and it's really hot there. But it's like these little California things. and
For
this-
Californians.
Yeah. But then Californians don't want to be reminded of Bakersfield.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, they just thought that if this was like a 3-day corporate retreat fever dream,
Mm-hmm.
got Bakersfield, we could do a bakery. You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
So what was that like for you as someone that was in a place that was so relevant to culture, or I guess they theoretically thought it was. They were wrong, but that someone could have thought that was so relevant to culture to base an entire theme park off of it. While I grew up in flyover country, being one of those people, whenever I saw my city mentioned on like a TV show, not my city, because like I guess Kansas, no, I would like lose my mind because it's just so rare that would happen. What's that like?
it never really felt like another Disneyland. It was just like, oh, we're at this place. It was almost like a.
What did it feel? What did it feel like to be from a place so relevant to the world?
Oh,
as a
just
child,
in general?
Yes,
I mean,
they're not making Kansas Adventure.
yeah, yeah.
It's.
They're not making Disney's Kansas Adventure. It's just not relevant enough.
I think we were just used to everything being surrounded by us.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you
yeah.
grow up and you're watching shows, like TV shows and whatever, it's in New York or it's in LA. So you're just like, yeah, of course it's in LA. LA's over here.
I don't think we thought the world was that big because we had so much of the world here.
We didn't think, why isn't there a show about Kansas?
Right.
Because we were just like, well, we're in LA and that's LA.
Yeah.
And
We growing up, even as I like eventually was interested in film, the only thing anyone would ever talk about was Dances with Wolves, because I think that was shot in Kansas in the 80s.
Dances with Wolves. All right.
And I've never seen the movie, but I think it was shot in Kansas. And so that's how rare it was that if you asked, if you said like, oh, what do you want to be? And I was like, oh, I want to make movies, or I want to be, I want to make videos or whatever. They're like, oh, well, have you seen Dances with Wolves? That was shot here. That's what it was like growing up where I'm from. So and meanwhile, they built an entire theme park for the whole country based off of Bakersfield.
Do you remember Kirk? Kirk and I grew up like 5 minutes away from each other. What is the one film that you can remember that was filmed right by our house growing up?
was Back to the Future?
No. I mean, yes, that was filmed right by our house, but Terminator 3
Oh, was it?
at Rose Hills at this
Oh.
a cemetery right next to where Kirk grew up.
Yeah, like it was my backyard.
Yeah, Terminator 3.
I didn't-
That's my touchstone.
I didn't know that. I just knew like the mall we went to was
Was the Back to the
Twin
Future
Pines
one.
Mall.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's what it was. The high school in our town was in Karate Kid.
Yeah,
Whittier
or
High.
golf and stuff.
Golf and stuff
Yeah.
that was also Karate Kid. And that
Yeah.
was like,
I'm looking up Dancing with Wolves. It wasn't even shot in Kansas. Why was everyone so obsessed with this? What the hell?
Oh man.
I was like, it was shot in South Dakota. What's going on?
it's all the same to us,
Yeah, no kidding.
No,
Apparently it was the same.
Kansas, we learn in like history class, like Dust Bowl, Wizard of Oz, that kind
Wizard
of
of
thing.
Oz first thing.
I don't
first
know
thing in
a
mind.
damn thing about South Dakota. So
No, Dances with Wolves
the
was shot
movie
there.
Dance-
now I do.
The movie was set in Kansas, but it was shot in
Ah.
South Dakota.
Phonies.
Was Kansas
What?
too expensive to shoot in?
We weren't giving out tax credits,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
sure,
that's probably what it
in
was.
the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so growing up, we didn't think about it too hard, right? We were just like, oh, California, okay. So we'll get to like Soarin' in a bit, or we won't because it's great. But like, first you start at Sunshine Plaza, and I think this is why your family didn't care to go, and why we just thought it was a whatever place. So Sunshine Plaza is right where, like, it's Carthay Circle now, I guess we'd call it, or the end of Buena Vista Street. It was a tribute to the sun, which, again, it sounds cool, like Empire of the Sun, praise the sun, that kind
Yeah.
of thing. But then they put a giant metal sun that was affectionately known as the hubcap, and a really cool like wave waterfall thing that like I have a picture in front of it with my brother. But then to make things even weirder, because it didn't face the sun all the time, there were these reflector mirrors,
To try to get it to reflect.
and they didn't work because you
Yeah.
could see they're not very shiny, because you don't want to burn people and set things on fire.
Yeah.
And it's like, it seems like Art Deco inspired, because Downtown Disney at the time had like the buildings are a little bit Art Deco light, and there's a lot of art iconography. But like, as you can see when you zoom out, if any of you out there look up a picture of this, like they didn't commit to this at all. It's just like this concrete park area.
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, the first thing I think of when I haven't been, but you're saying the sun idea is pretty cool. The Helios Hotel has something to do with the sun, right? At Epic Universe.
Yeah, but they committed.
But they committed. Yeah,
Where
exactly.
Everything is in that style.
Yeah.
They don't have just like these standard pipe gates and
S-
whatever.
what
They
I'm
have statues.
What I'm trying to say is the sun concept is cool.
Yeah.
It's just, what is that?
But yeah, everything here was like just this rush job
Yeah.
of like, let's just do it and people will get it. But they really won't. And there was just nothing here.
Some of the concept art looks great.
Yeah, the concept art of this stuff is cool because the idea is cool. But
Yeah.
this right here, now I'm not one of those Disney is infinitely better than Universal people like stands. But this is like gives me that Six Flags Universal effect of like, this area is just a little bit barren and we don't talk about it.
That looks like Six Flags.
It's just some concrete and
Mhm.
some foliage
Yeah.
and this thing at the end. And the other thing I think it suffered from, which you can't help it, is new theme park tree effect. All the trees are short
Or small, yeah.
and everything just looks like completely or incomplete.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Well,
what.
that probably benefited it to a certain extent because looking at pictures of the hubcap,
Mhm.
it's not big. It's not huge.
Yeah, it's not totally tiny either. Like,
It's an odd scale.
yeah, I think
How tall is it?
okay, I have
50 foot tall.
Yeah.
50 feet is not tall.
yeah, let me see. I have a photo of my
Like,
brother
right
and
up next to it.
we're like standing in front of it.
Yeah.
And you can imagine how old like or what
Are you standing on each other's shoulders and do you remember your height?
I mean, I was 8 years old, so okay, let's see.
I'm gonna guess you were 4'3".
I don't know if hold on. Love when Google Photos freezes.
Oh, that's the best. Dude.
Yeah. Do I have Kevin's number? I don't know.
Which Kevin? There's so many Kevins now.
Him that we're talking to right now.
No, I don't think so.
I think I
Who?
do. I think it was a group chat that never went anywhere.
Oh, okay.
I texted you a photo. It's from a random phone number. So that'll help.
Yeah, I
you.
do have. Yeah,
Yeah,
there it
okay.
is.
Yeah. So it's
Let me put a bunch of you on top of you. Yeah, I mean it looks big
Well, let me see.
because you're so small.
yeah.
Yeah.
But a bigger person, a taller person, an adult person would like. I'm looking at this photo of like.
You don't
I guess sometimes is there a little? No, they're not. They're standing exactly where you are, and it looks very small.
you don't marvel at it. It's just there. I think it's almost seemingly shorter than Carthay Circle, but it's probably the same end to end. But the outside is very barren. But like, yeah, think of like Sunshine Plaza. I mean, the name is kind of dorky because it's not really like that sun related. It could have been a cool thing, right? Like the center of the sun,
Yeah.
Art Deco, metal, wonder, but it's not there. I don't have a photo of it here, but I forgot to mention the Burbank Ice Cream Bakersfield Bakery. It was all inside of the California Zephyr, which is a train. And I thought that blew my little mind because I was like, how are we in the train? How's there an ice cream shop in here?
No, I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of my
But-
main memories as a kid is going through those.
But it wasn't like it was this good effect or anything.
Yeah. No.
It just tricks kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was just like a half baked, like we'll just set what's California? It's sunny.
Yeah.
Let's do something about the sun. Because what do we like? Standing out in the sun with no shade. But something else, California, we talked about it. Bountiful Valley Farm. So I love the idea of this, right? Like California is farming, so we're going to put a farm. The problem was it was just like an exhibit kind of.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're going to teach you about irrigation. Oh, cool. It's sponsored by Caterpillar. But I think this was like, Kevin, you probably know the eras more. Is this like they're still in the fun education era, like teaching people things? You know, like
Yeah,
Epcot, like
a little bit, but also there's kind of after that. The 90s were the main last burst of that. I mean, it was probably just to sponsor. It was somebody that was willing to give them money.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they had some say into what it was.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was like immediately replaced.
It stayed for a while because Bugs Land kind of expanded on it, I think, and then I
thought Bugs Land replaced it off the.
Yeah, it got replaced by Bugs Land, I thought. At least half of it did. Maybe some of it stayed.
Yeah, there was something weird about it. I think because it said it was open past Bugs Land, but I think it was like closed for Cars Land, like the rest of it was. But I did, in fact, sit inside of the Caterpillar bulldozer or whatever it is, harvester.
Yeah.
Which is, as a kid, really cool. But then how many times are you going to sit in it, you know?
How big is that bulldozer?
I think it was a real one. It was a real one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just like, here's some plastic cows. Like they couldn't even put real animals there, which would have been a bad idea to have cows there.
Yeah, but they had the petting zoo in Disneyland for how long?
Yeah, but that was off to the side. This
Right,
is just
right.
like in the main fairway or whatever. And they had like corn and a scarecrow, and you could buy seeds from the store.
You could buy seeds
Yeah.
in the store. Okay.
But I think it was just another one of those, like, it's California. We have farms. But like for people who are from here, we know this. You don't live near the farms.
You drive through the farms.
You drive through the farms.
Yeah.
You know, you're either below the farms or above the farms, and that's why it's the Central Valley.
Yeah.
It's not part of our daily life.
Unless you're driving through Corona.
I guess, but that's like a separate thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you were probably closer to a farm than we were in Kansas, huh? No?
Yeah.
Which is
yes. I don't know what I was. Farms were more important than like people in Kansas. I mean, we fed so much of the nation. I mean, California has a ton of farmland, and they produce so much food. So that is very much a part of California. But you have other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have other things. We don't have anything.
Yeah,
We
weren't.
don't have beach. We don't have oil. We don't have vacation. We don't have Disneyland. We don't have anything
Movies.
except for farm.
Except that one that
We
was
don't
set
have-
there but not filmed there.
It was not filmed there. I was looking up It's Tough to Be a Bug, and apparently that opened. I didn't know this little 1 year history, but it was open in California Adventure's first year. Maybe it opened with the park. It might have. I think it did, but it was part of Bountiful Valley Farm.
Yeah, because it was always underneath it, which is like even when Bugs Land was open and that part of Bountiful Valley Farm was gone, there was like an orange tree or a lemon tree where It's Tough to Be a Bug was kind of hidden away.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't there was just a little sign pointing to it, and then you'd walk walk down and go underneath. But yeah, it was there.
Small. Like you're saying, the entrance is pretty
Yeah.
small.
It was a cool entrance though,
Yeah.
going
it was.
underground and all that.
It was.
But yeah, it was just a farm. Like I didn't ever crave to go on
farm
the farm.
education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't going to be a farmer,
Yeah.
you know. I don't think any of us were. And I don't think people coming to California even care to visit the farms. You know, like if this park is like to visit California, you're not going to go to Fresno. You're not going to
Yeah.
Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Well, it's a remnant of the Disney's America, which is what a lot of California Adventure is.
So
there was the farmland area of Disney's America, so it that probably was a direct extension from that.
So things you do want to visit for some reason. When you came to California as a child, did you guys go to Hollywood?
No, mine were different because I had family. But no. But I know that was a thing people did.
Yeah.
But it wasn't nearly as common as going to. I mean, I'm technically closer to Orlando, even though I went to California first. So like, I don't know many people that actually went to California to vacation.
Yeah, we had this whole talk when I went to Walt Disney World for the first time. It's like a lot of people in California escaped to Hawaii because the flight is the same as Florida. And so the flight is cheap-ish. And you could take a family of 5 to Honolulu. And it's just like you're in a beach place. You don't need to go escape. We're already in California, so we don't need to escape to Florida. We need to go someplace better.
Yeah.
And that was Hawaii.
Right.
But so Hollywood, for some reason, is this really big draw for out-of-towners. So they built the Hollywood Studios backlot, and it opened with everyone's favorite tourist attraction, Hollywood Boulevard. But if anyone out there has ever been to Hollywood Boulevard, it's like one of the saddest places. I mean, look, we got Skid Row and all that too. I'm not,
Tourist-wise.
Yeah,
Tourism-wise.
It's disgusting.
It's bad.
It's got the Walk of Fame. It's got like buskers in a way, right? People in a weird Spider-Man costume. It's like worse Times Square.
If you don't tip them, you're going to get socked, essentially.
Yeah, people are actually trying to hand out mixtapes to you.
Yeah.
It's not a good experience, but they decided we'll build Hollywood Boulevard. But what's funny is they did that, and for sure they couldn't get rights to this. They didn't do a Walk of Fame, which is half the reason people go. They want to see someone's star there. But they did build ABC's soap opera Bistro, which has to be.
Now, this only lasted a year. I know that. I was wrong about Bountiful Valley Farm, but I know that this one lasted 18 months?
And for some reason, I dined there for my
really?
For my birthday. I don't think
for your birthday.
My dad.
Were you big into your stories?
Zero. My aunt kind of watched soap operas on ABC, so I knew what it was. But
so your parents were like, you know what? He's gonna love.
No, even
soap opera Bistro.
Even crazier. My dad and I went.
Just
my dad and I. I don't know why we went to DCA. Maybe I just really wanted to go on Soarin', and I'm like, take me to California Adventure, and we didn't know where to eat. And we just ate there, and we did not understand.
Which room did you eat in?
Oh, wow.
I can describe. If I saw it, I would know.
Well, here, let me know. Do you remember what you had?
No.
Let me read you do you have the menu in front of you?
I've seen the menu, but go ahead. Give us the menu.
There's some puns here. Tuna in tomorrow.
Okay.
Tune in tomorrow. Conniving calamari. Is one of these gonna be unexpected pregnancy pizza? All of the the whole point is it's like a soap opera thing. Erica's artichoke platter. Who? I don't know what that is.
Erica's artichoke.
I'm sure Days of Our Lives General Hospital. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Cheating chicken satay.
Okay. All right, we're close.
I messed up the last part of that. What a ham pizza. Roasted garlic chicken pizza. What do you think that means? Tad's lobster gazpacho. Today's featured soup. That one is weak. Asa's salmon salad. Nora's endive salad. Wow.
Yeah, these
are
these had to just be random characters. But
scheming spinach salad.
I always say spinach is always scheming.
Scheming spinach salad. One leaf to live.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
So sea bass and noodles. it's weird how and then this is so the first one was the appetizers, then it was green with envy, then it was the main affairs, and so sea bass and noodles, Vicky's cedar plank salmon, I don't know who Vicky is, Bo's pork loin, don't know boy, jubilant jambalaya, hunky ribeye steak, plot twist pasta. See, they sound like threats. Like you also have the plot twist pasta.
So they were a threat. And the reason they were a threat, I don't think we understood what the main conceit of the restaurant was.
Okay.
That the waiters are acting out a soap opera while you're dining. And as a possibly 10-year-old, if it was 2001.
You were 8?
I was 8.
Yeah.
It could have been for my 8th or 9th birthday. I remember feeling the secondhand embarrassment with my dad of like, oh my God, we're stuck here because we ordered food at a table and they're just doing soap opera things, but they're just like cast members.
Oh, that's crazy.
And like soap opera, imagine, okay, soap opera acting is its own thing. Now imagine acting like soap opera acting. So it's like this double layer of bad acting. And it was absolutely terrible.
It's like all of DCA, dude. Just the double layer. The
They
California.
have
California.
a General Hospital nurses station.
Yeah, I didn't visit that. I think we just ate and got out of there as fast
Was
as
that because you
possible.
were a big All My Children fan?
That's what it was. Yeah.
Is that what it's called? All My Children?
Yep.
Something
All
like
My
that.
Children, General Hospital,
The other
Days
two?
of Our Lives.
Oh, no, there's another one. There's another one I had never heard of when I was looking this stuff up.
There's also Scam and Salmon, Bad Boy Banana Waffles, and I've got the Blueberry Pancakes. What does that mean?
I've got the
I've
blues.
got the blues.
I've got-
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, Hollywood Studios backlot. They recreated one of the worst parts of Southern California.
But iconic to say.
But like what was
it's
iconic?
known.
They didn't put the Hollywood sign there because they couldn't.
it's just an excuse to build big buildings
Yeah.
and call them studios.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
It's the cheapest possible thing.
The wall was cool at the end. It still is, but it was a big deal back then. But yeah, it was like, I love La Cienega. You know, like it was. I love Fairfax, man.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well, people like from, yes, like Hollywood is disappointing, but of course it is, because Hollywood is an idea. The Hollywood people want to visit is an idea, not a place.
Right.
It's not, you can't go to Hollywood and like you can Times Square, because the point of Times Square is it's like huge buildings, like lots of lights, lots of stuff, that is like achievable. But when I think Hollywood, I think stars and shooting movies and explosions. Like, how are you supposed to pull that off by just being a place? Like, it's just not it's not feasible to answer that in the audience's mind. So it makes sense as to why people want that, though, because they want to go see where the movies are made. But people don't realize that the movies are actually made, most of them are made in the Valley, right?
yeah.
Well, I guess Disney's in Burbank and Glendale, Imagineering's in Glendale.
Yeah. And
then Hollywood, where's Hollywood Boulevard? See, I don't even know my Los Angeles, but it's not where it's Hollywood Boulevard isn't where Universal's lot is.
No, Universal's really
Universal's
far.
like
It's in Studio City.
Studio City.
up in the hills.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way farther.
If you would do better messaging and tell people there was a place called Studio City, that's where they would want to visit.
Yeah, Studio City, if they, some places will give you a lot tour. You can actually see like the gates to Paramount and all the sound stages. Like,
Yeah.
there is a cool factor there, but it is at the end of the day still like it's a business town. They're making movies, but movies are a business. It's not the glitz. People want the glitz and the glam and the stunt shows, but we didn't have stunt shows. We didn't have a backlot tour. We had Superstar Limo. And
That we did.
outside of Superstar Limo, you could take a picture in front of like a trailer with a star on it, which I did. And I thought was very cool. I got to sit in the folding chair.
Wait, a trailer.
Well, that's why you don't have stars at Hollywood Backlot, because you get to see them in Superstar Limo.
You are the star. Just like,
So yeah, you're the star.
yeah. There you go, Rain.
That was in Hollywood or that was in DCA?
It was right outside Superstar Limo.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was, there was nothing there. They did shows in the theater. They had really weird stuff, but it was just
they had
kind
that one love song, right, with the lady and the kid. Yeah, it's just weird,
I don't know.
things.
But yeah, there was nothing really to do there. Animation Academy was around, but like we didn't know about that cool stuff. Now the animation building was very cool, but that wasn't like theme park stuff.
It was the best thing that area had, though.
Yeah, but there was nothing
Still
exciting.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still is, really.
Yeah.
Especially now that that the Marvel annexed Hollywood, the Tower of Terror.
Yeah, that's a whole thing. That's like, we're not gonna rant about it. We're not gonna rant about it because that came later, and then all that terrible stuff happened later. But we could talk about Paradise Pier now. Paradise Pier, not a bad idea, right? Now you're kind of getting into like things we like about California,
Now what Walt Disney liked.
Well, he supposedly just didn't like the drunk people there.
Mm. Oh,
Ironically, we
I
had a
mean-
whole place called Wine Country in here.
Yeah.
But we had California Screamin', which I think is a great pun, right? Can we let that one fly? California Dreamin', California Screamin',
Yeah,
and you scream on the roller coaster.
yeah.
It's a great.
Good
I didn't
song.
get that till just now.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
It's been been great, amazing for me for puns. I don't have the brain of a California person,
Oh,
so I guess if you would have like sat me down and told me it was a pun, I would have figured it out in like a couple seconds. But I guess I never. I guess I did. I guess I knew that. I don't know. Like
I feel like you knew that, but you don't think about it until you're talking about puns in a theme park as a subject matter.
I don't think about that in the way that I think of like, well, Epcot used to be an acronym. It was originally an acronym. Like that seems so much more like puns are just, puns are, it's also not as aggressive as schmoozies where it makes literally no sense.
Yeah, California
If you were
Screamin's
like,
cute. It's
yeah,
But yeah, that was great.
California Dreamin'.
Yeah. But then we had the Orange Stinger, which is another one of those like, California, what do we do? Oh, let's do an orange because there used to be orange fields here. And then let's put bees inside as a swing ride.
It just was purchased, right? Like that.
It's just one of those carnival swinging rides, but they put an orange scent in it, which they must have got a bulk deal on the orange scent.
With that and so
And it was a giant orange. And
that's what when I think of DCA as a kid, I think of the Orange Stinger. That's that in my head, that's the icon of
really
DCA.
not the
for me.
terrifying sunwheel face.
No, it was the Orange Stinger for me as a kid. That's just one of the main things I remember.
Huh. Yeah, I remember it. It's just like it looked cool at night.
Yeah,
but it was at the end of the day a giant orange, which is just like everything was just kind of thrown, not only thrown together, but just thrown onto this plot of land.
And it was a parking lot.
Yeah. And we're like, yeah, look, this is California, right? Ferris wheel with a big scary sun on it.
Yeah.
And an orange stinger. But I'll give it to them. The sun wheel is cool. It has the swinging gondolas.
Still there.
Those are actually parts of the rays of the sun because the way the tracks are laid out.
Really?
Yeah, they like wave out in this spiral kind of.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of this.
Have you been on the Ferris wheel there, Kevin?
Yes.
It is one of the most terrifying experiences.
It is very scary.
It just feels like you're gonna roll off of it.
Yeah.
Like it's not locked in. But it is kind of when I was thinking about it, Disney just like they put a Ferris wheel in one of their theme parks, which is very un-Disney.
It is.
I don't think about it too hard, but when you do, it's like that's just a Ferris wheel. I mean, they did a really great job on it.
Yeah.
But it is just a Ferris wheel that has to do the Ferris wheel thing of it goes around once and then it goes around once very slowly as they load everyone. So yeah, it was just they put it in this body of water that was kind of used for nothing. Like World of Color kind of saved them.
It had the wave pool.
Yeah,
in the beginning.
for Screamin', but
Yeah.
like it was just oh, it's a theme park. We need to put water, right? To have a pier, we need to put water.
It's a California theme park.
Yeah.
There needs to be a beach.
And then there was.
Yeah.
And there was. But yeah, it was just like there was, I think they thought we can do this really cool roller coaster for Paradise Pier, and then that'll be the pier aesthetic,
That's Santa Monica.
and that's it. And then we'll throw Orange Stinger in there, Maliboomer.
Yeah.
Which-
Also came from Disney's America.
Which part? The
The just this idea of because theirs was the county fair, I believe, in Disney's America. Just the idea of throw a roller coaster there, throw a Ferris wheel there.
Disney's America is the
Peop-
Texas park, right? That got canceled.
It was the Virginia park
Virginia
or
park.
the Pennsylvania,
Okay.
or it was supposed to be somewhere in the DC area.
Oh, okay.
So
Did I get it wrong twice? Where was it supposed to be?
well,
It was outside of Manassas. Where was Manassas?
because they originally wanted to do it by Gettysburg, right? And
Virginia.
then they're like, you can't do it by Gettysburg. People died here. Yeah.
There was a point where they were considering Gettysburg. I don't know if it was before or after they started getting flack. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
I'd have to go back and look at the exact timeline.
So-
But yeah, it was Virginia was the main, like, where it actually gained traction.
So they just said these are things that are America, and they're like California enough. So let's throw them in California, but worse, with like no theming.
Yeah.
But it's an orange, so that works. So yeah, the Paradise Pier. Again, it's like the concept of it is cool. Like you see the billboards. Oh, it's just another day in paradise, California, and then it's just here's some rides. You can't actually go to the beach. You can't actually touch the water, right? And
One question though:
Mhm.
do you prefer Paradise Pier or Pixar Pier? I think we've talked about this to death.
besides like Midway Mania,
Yeah.
I think I did prefer Paradise Pier.
Really, okay.
It not oddly, it was more cohesive than Toy Story or Pixar.
Yeah.
Because Pixar's a movie studio. There isn't a true common thread with those things, with the themes of those things. It's like Jesse's Critter Carousel, and then The Incredibles, but then Midway Mania, and then Inside Out, and then now Coco,
Right.
which is
Right.
all great things, but
But your cohesion is a studio.
yeah, and then they're like, oh, it's neighborhoods. But the funny thing is, Pixar Pier was kind of the same deal as DCA 1.0 of, Chapek was like, I'm going to do this better than Imagineering can. And we'll have a
Yeah.
story. It's, neighborhoods. Neighborhoods, yeah. That's what, I think if you ask the average person, or even the average Disney fan, they don't know that Pixar Pier is supposed to be separated into neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And I think we only know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you had to have read the press release about what they were doing to Pixar Pier or to Paradise Pier
Yeah.
to know, like, oh, this is the Incredibles neighborhood. That's why Jack Jack's Cookie Num Nums are here. This is the Toy Story neighborhood. And then, like,
So IPs are neighborhoods.
yeah, but like,
What?
neighborhood has nothing to do with Pixar either.
Right.
So,
Also has nothing to do with pier.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
they're just
That's not how piers work.
this was from
Unless it's like a very yeah, that's weird.
it was Chapek's Eisner moment of like, yeah, I'm being creative here, Oh, it's a neighborhood,
The reskin man
Yeah.
was being creative.
but yeah. But then we get into the weird foods on Paradise Pier. Is the mythical Maliburitos.
mythical.
Do you know why it's mythical?
Because they were delicious?
No.
Okay.
Because they were not delicious.
90% of people never saw it open.
Was
was
that's
just-
right. That's right. Okay.
They would just open it for a few weeks, and then it would be closed for months. And then they would open it again, and then it would just close for months.
It was like the Kogi truck.
No.
You never
no,
knew where it was going to be.
No. This was just like, this is Maliburitos. What's that? Oh, it's not open anymore. But you're saying that like 2 months after the park opened.
Yeah.
It was like this relic of, theme park history. This, something you'd hear in a Defunctland video, honestly. Like, oh, this thing. Except it was like 2 months ago. And no one knows anything about it because there's nothing to know about it. But then
It's like Aunt Polly's
Aunt Polly's.
in the Magic Kingdom.
Well, what's this?
That was the restaurant on Tom Sawyer Island
Oh.
that was never open.
Except this was open a couple times for some reason. But yeah, another pun. But then we had Pizza Mau Wow.
What's the pun here?
Like surfing songs.
Wow, wow.
Like, is it Surfing Bird? Where he's like, Mau Wow, Mau Wow, Mau Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's in a song.
All right,
It's in a surf rock song, and they're like, Pizza Mau Wow.
that's lazy.
Oh,
But I don't get
let's do
why
this.
that's a pizza
Wait,
thing.
can you sing it again?
I will not. I'm not singing that again.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, dude, it's just like a sound that was made, I believe, in the song Surfin' Bird, which is a great song.
All right.
But
It's not in the song Papa Mau Mau.
oh, is that what it is?
It was the basis for the song Surfin' Bird.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
I mean, I had to Google Mau Wow because that's all I had to go off of.
Okay. So
Let
that
me see here.
makes sense now.
So you're talking about the sample.
I think he's saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Wait. You sing your version again?
So hold on. This is Papa Mau Wow is a novelty nonsensical doo-wop song by the Rivingtons in 1962.
From
Here
California?
we go.
No, okay, hold on. And then
Oh, I've heard the song.
follow-up songs over the next.
Mau Mau.
Yeah.
Mau Mau. Mau. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was and then they released Mama Mau Wow, the bird, and then the bird's the word. And then in
I know-
Surfin' Bird,
Ooh, I
he
like
says
that
the
song.
bird's the
I
word.
know the Family Guy.
Yeah, it's a so I guess Papa turned into pizza.
Pizza Mau Mau.
Yeah.
Pizza Mau Mau.
That's such a
And
stretch.
that
though.
one at the Gong Show.
Yeah, that's such a stretch. Like, what? Who could have
It's only-
possibly thought of that? What came first? Like, we need a pizza place or a Mau Wow?
I don't know.
Maybe that was like a song that the Imagineers sang whenever they had one of their late nights designing California Adventure.
Yeah.
And it's an inside joke or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that. But then,
Because every time they wanted pizza, they would go Pizza Mau Wow. And they're like, there's no way we can put that in the park and get away with it, right?
maybe it was like they said, "Oh, who wants pizza?" And then someone went, "Ooh," and then someone else continued the mount. And then,
Yeah.
I don't know. But then nearby, Burger Invasion, which was McDonald's.
Love that one. Yes.
Yeah. That's what I remember.
I don't understand the theme of this at all, and what this has to do with California.
Like an alien invasion?
Because it was like,
Well, McDonald's started in California.
yeah, but then like, was McDonald's spreading across California the invasion of burgers? But the thing is, like,
Was it not about like aliens?
no, because that's New Mexico. That's what's that town?
Area 51, Roswell.
Roswell.
So Roswell's New Mexico. Area 51's Nevada, and we don't have anything to do with UFOs here. But yeah, it was like spaceships, which, like, I guess sometimes we launch
It looked cool.
shuttles from here.
JPL.
I guess.
Yeah. We had NASA.
Kevin, you know what
It's a
JPL is?
meteor shower.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's meteor.
Oh, right. I feel like that was on the menu. Is that what you're looking at?
Wait, what did you say? What do you have there?
I'm not looking at anything, but you said
You said that I had something?
you said meteor shower.
But you before that, you said that if I had
Oh,
something.
do you know JPL?
No.
Okay, so JPL is NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena.
Okay, well, I've heard that.
yeah, but like, you don't associate that with California, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So it's not.
No, I've definitely never heard the acronym.
Yeah, so I think they just think like it's the 2000s. People like space things,
I mean, sure.
and we just need to put a McDonald's somewhere.
Independence Day came out a few years before.
Wait,
that, right?
isn't this about like? Isn't it specifically about? I feel like I'm remembering this. Oh gosh, I gotta go into my.
Does it
Gotta
have,
do my Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
does it have to do with the musical invasion of something?
No, not the British invasion.
No,
invasion.
isn't not about the iconography of like is it's supposed to be like California Adventures, like, because like what is that thing called? Like, you guys have the big donut.
Oh, Randy's Donuts.
Yeah, but what is that called? That architecture style?
Oh, the Googie. architecture. My cousin just told me about that.
Maybe.
Googie is like things that look like the future, but they're not. Like the LAX restaurant.
Okay, no, it's called novelty architecture. Programmatic agriculture. No, oh gosh, I'm just gonna short circuit and fall over. It's novelty architecture, programmatic architecture.
So I guess
I
like
believe this is what it's referencing.
so we do nearby is the sunglass thing, the sunglass hut thing, which was a dinosaur, and we have those near Palm Springs. Just giant
but I
paper mache
I
dinosaurs.
see what he's saying.
Yeah, like it's same type of deal. Like
the
this is
big donut, the big burger.
the big burger.
Yeah.
Isn't there also a giant dinosaur right next to the giant burger?
Yeah. So they sold sunglasses there, and we have the giant dinosaurs near Palm Springs. But do we have any? It's just the Randy's donut, and like no one.
What about the alien jerky?
I guess, like you.
I don't. I'm just.
Yeah, they really just did something.
What's
Maybe
the
McDonald's was like, kids like space. We're gonna do it.
That's possible.
Or like we don't have a Tomorrowland thing. People love Tomorrowland. I don't know.
That was really supposed to be in Tomorrowland.
No, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I get
We
you.
need something, but yeah, it was
Someone
it was there for some
recreated it
reason.
in Planet Coaster.
Oh, was it really?
But nearby is another. We have Mulholland Madness.
We do.
Now, this is a very, like, if you live in the Valley and Hollywood, you know what this is.
Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
There's the show or the movie, right?
Was there?
The movie,
Which I don't, so skip.
Yeah. So Mulholland Madness is like a, what do they call it? Pocket coaster.
Yeah.
And it's now Goofy Sky School. So
The scariest
Oh,
ride in
okay.
DCA.
yeah. So you know it's like terrifying. It whines and drops and whatever. So Mulholland Drive is this road in like the hills of Hollywood. And they're very windy. And kids at night would go drive their cars very fast.
Yeah.
And try and like Daredevil style. In the San Gabriel Valley where we are,
We got
we have Turnbull Canyon.
Yeah.
So it's like a SoCal pastime. But I don't think a single person outside of California is like, you know what, we're going wild on Mulholland Drive. And this roller coaster reminds me of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's just another like
Goofy Sky School actually has like.
but I think it's like this was birthed out of these executives going on a retreat. And they just spend all their time in Burbank. And they just have like these Burbank references.
That's true. That's
and
true.
Yes.
they're like, surely that will help. That will give tourists the California experience they came to California for.
Yeah.
And surely everyone in Anaheim and Orange County will appreciate all these references to Los Angeles. You know, so
It's also just the pitfall of choosing a theme park to be based on something so small. Like California was attracted to them because it's so wide reaching and all of its range, because there's mountain like both architecturally and historically and geographically, even climate wise. There's so many different parts of California, industry, everything. It's so diverse for a state, but at the end of the day it's just a single state, so it's just not enough.
and
It's like if you built an entire Epcot, but just about France. And it's like, oh, well, in Orleans. And it's like, you have to like go through, this whole thing of like you have to get like really specific, too specific that no one's going to appreciate. And yes, you have this insane amount of knowledge that's so useless. If you're like me, it's like, oh, I grew up on the street that I grew up on, 3rd Street in Kansas or whatever. It's like, well, what if there was a roller coaster about that?
yeah, and I think another thing, California's small, but if you had a ton of land and you wanted to make a California theme park, it still wouldn't really make sense. But if you want to like represent California, you can have like a mountain with like artificial snow and skiing and then the beach. But this is like a theme park in the parking lot of Disneyland. And so they had to do like,
I think they thought they had that though. They had it with the Grizzly Peak. They had the beach with that area.
Yeah.
But it's like these. Not
They
only-
nailed it. Actually, I love this. Let's go right now.
it's so small that these things have to be like hyper specific.
Yeah.
You can't do just the idea of it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have this coaster of a street, right? And then you move over to where Golden Dreams is, or like even the dinosaur. It's like, oh, people in LA driving to Palm Springs know what these giant dinosaurs are.
But we want to attract tourists
Who are
and
never
appeal to
going to
them.
Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you've heard about this, right? You heard about this on social media. Oh, that didn't exist. Like, no one would know about these things. It's like, did you read the travel book? But then, yeah, Golden Dreams has the what is it? California, is it Center of the Arts? Palace of the Arts?
Is that in San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that main building was modeled after the Palace of the Arts, but it's like seemingly 1/4 scale. Like that
Yeah.
thing is huge in real life.
Yeah.
But my uncle had to explain that to me
I didn't even know that until now.
because we were from Los Angeles.
I knew that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we didn't go to San Francisco and go to the Palace of the Arts. We knew the Golden Gate Bridge.
I've passed by that Palace of the Arts multiple times, and now I know that
Yeah, and
they
now
look the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it was like, oh, this is here. You recognize this?
Right.
What's inside? Golden Dreams.
Whoopi Goldberg, baby.
Whoopi Goldberg. Now, Rain, you haven't seen this. Kevin, have you watched
No.
this film online or anything? It's
Yes, I have. It's shot like really nicely.
Yeah.
Weirdly,
so it's okay. So
it's
I watched.
horrifically boring.
Yeah, so it's for those who don't know, which is probably all of us. It's like the story of how awesome California is and how the people in California are so important to its history, which sounds great.
Mm.
But it's like the story of
It
California.
doesn't sound great to me as a theme park.
Yeah.
I want a theme
It
park.
sounds great as like me saying, "Oh, the California is like the sum of its people, and they built
Yeah.
it." But yeah, it's hey, let's go watch this film about the history of California, and then some parts are like, the gold rush. Yeah, we know the gold rush, and then some parts are like Japanese men married Japanese women like through the mail to help them immigrate here. And then there's
Okay.
like this whole segment of it where it's like all the Japanese women have they're in like some sort of immigration area, and there's a bunch of Japanese men, and they're like staring at the photos trying to find their husband.
This is in this video.
This is in the film.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg says sometimes they didn't quite match up to their pictures. And it's like this old man, and he's waving at his wife by name. And she looks down at the photo and she looks disappointed that her now husband is this old man. And then he's like, people
I
come
don't
to.
remember this.
Yeah. And then he goes, people who come to America think their life's going to be easy, but we're both going to have to work.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And just like, what's going on right now?
So I need to know, where does Whoopi Goldberg come in?
She's
Oh,
the
no,
narrator and these weird goddess statues inside.
like
and-
projection mapped her face.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't think it was
God, that's
projection map though. It was some weird thing. It might have
Yeah.
been on video, but her face like takes over at some point and
Got
like
it.
winks at you.
Got it.
And yeah, it's like, oh, how important California is. And then she like mispronounces Cesar Chavez.
How does she say it? Cesar?
No, the classic Chavez, you know.
Chavez. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So which is fine if you're not from California, but like we know it's Chavez because anyways.
Which I'm not.
Yeah, so that's okay. That's a classic mispronunciation, but you're also not making a video about California, you know?
I have done a few
Well,
videos
I
about
mean,
California, and maybe I messed that up.
You're not like, I'm representing California with this video.
No, the videos I make about California are, can you believe they did this?
Yeah.
Can you believe that they were so self-important that they made a whole theme park based off of California?
and yeah, this whole video. And then it goes on to you know, what's coming next, and it's this Steve Jobs selling the Apple computer thing,
Mhm.
but they don't say he just says Woz to Wozniak.
Was, yeah.
And Wozniak's like, we're gonna sell a dozen of these. He's like, I think we could keep going or do more.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of ends. And then Whoopi Goldberg looks at them and then into the camera and says, keep dreaming. Trust me on that. And then she bites out of an apple to show that it's Apple
And it
computer.
ends.
I don't remember if it keeps going after
God, I
that.
can't wait to watch
But
this. All
the
right.
scene changes, so it's just like
Maybe I haven't watched this. I feel like I've started it and I just get so bored. I didn't know they go all the way.
yeah. So the thing is, it's not quite a Circle Vision film. So I was like delighted to finally watch a Circle Vision film, and
When we went to Epcot?
yeah,
Yeah.
and those aren't like the most exciting things, but there's something like really cool about
We
it.
saw Canada and China, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by the film. You're going like over these landscapes. And then sometimes like people are talking, but you see a bunch of like horses riding and you're like, this is cool, right? And it's nice and cold in here. But it's not, this story about immigrants in a theme park, which it's just odd,
Yeah,
right?
that is
It's
odd.
just like some of the other things in DCA, like you're like, okay,
Oh,
we'll
it does at the end of Golden Dreams, they do the American Adventure ending where they like do the what isn't the what is the American Adventure song called? Is it not Golden Dreams as well?
right. There is this
Is
song.
it the same song?
I don't remember because I don't quite know the American Adventure song. But yes, there is this ending sequence of they're all kind of singing and they're all in the clouds. And like it's like this collage montage fading thing, and like Marilyn Monroe's in there, and
Like
That's how American Adventure ends.
yeah,
like Carl Weathers and Happy Gilmore.
yeah.
I always want in the oh wow, they really did shoot a scene with like a Steve Jobs and like a
Mhm.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do it for American Adventure too. It's really funny to do because it just like cuts to these like videos of these people just kind of it's always funny. I
Yeah.
always want them to like slip in like people that shouldn't be there in the American Adventure one. Like things that are like distinctly American, like that guy, like the example I always give is that guy that acts, or that woman that accidentally invited that guy to Thanksgiving that one year on Twitter, and then they always go to each other's Thanksgivings and just like put that in there like right after like JFK and like just like that just something weird and distinctly American, like just that photo of them at that Thanksgiving that they went to after accidentally being invited. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's sweet and
That's cool.
funny.
That's cool.
The people that go to Thanksgiving every year?
That thing.
Yeah,
that's
it
the
is
cute
funny,
one.
but
Yeah.
how funny would that be if those people showed up in like a montage of the greatest Americans?
I mean, okay, if we made this today, the Rizzler would be in there, unfortunately, right?
Oh yes,
yeah.
yes, and Big Justice and AJ, and it could be AJ breaking his leg
And then
on the WWE stage.
and then the show will end with us giving them 5 big booms.
I would love to see
Five big
them
Malibooms.
doing the Malibooms.
Yeah, because the Maliboomer.
I would love to see the Costco guys and the that woman that accidentally invited that guy to Thanksgiving and all these types of and maybe the couple at the Coldplay concert and those types of people like in a montage that's like set to America. Spread your golden wings. Just the in the clouds. I would love that.
Yeah, this like okay, so we're not talking about Soarin' too much because Soarin' we actually did love it as Californians.
Yeah.
So the difference here is like I think Soarin' is the idea for a theme park. Let's take you through California. But Soarin' is like 3.5 minutes long. And you're like, cool. I flew around California and
That
smelled
good.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like
Yeah.
look at all these beautiful vistas of California. And then like we need another video, except this one's 23 minutes long. And it's about the history of the people of California, which is not that's like it's something you release on
National Geographic or History Channel.
not in this theater. And they built this just for this.
Yeah, that's great.
This wasn't like they put it later. It's like, we're going to do Golden Dreams. But I do love that it is now the name of a food and wine festival booth,
Yeah, it is.
which is like, that's when people are like, I miss DCA 1.0. It's like, no, you just like that we're calling back to them a little bit. like
You got your food booth.
yeah, we have the Magic Key Terrace,
Yeah.
and we have a Bountiful Valley charcuterie board, and it's like that's about as much
As
a
we need.
DCA 1.0 as I want, and the Oregon version of California Girls.
Mm.
I think
Mhm.
people remember that, and they're like, yeah, DCA 1.0 is awesome. But I don't know if they remember the Eureka parade.
Not many do.
I
So
love the Eureka parade.
the Eureka parade is insane.
It's a hat on a hat on a hat
It's
because it's Julie Taymor's The Lion King, which then became the which I think was the basis for the Millennium Celebration parade at Epcot, which is the basis for this parade. So it's like it's just so many steps removed from the thing that was like really good. I love Tapestry of Nations, but you've seen that parade, right?
I haven't.
I have not. No.
Okay, well that's the basis for that. You can't enjoy this parade
Without knowing
until
that.
you've seen without seeing without seeing the previous parade. A lot of it is it's the same idea. You'll see kind of the similar. Now that I'm looking at it, though, it looks very different. Maybe I'm wrong.
So yeah,
I thought this was much more abstract. I guess there's certain things like they have the. It's a very modular parade. There's more floats, I guess. No, there's some clear references.
I get it though.
So-
I'm looking at pictures right now.
So
You can kind of see the
Yeah.
similarities.
A while-
The puppetry and
a while back, I learned of. I mean, I had seen this parade, but I don't remember most of it. One of my favorites is the like urban Los Angeles float that has the Watts Towers on it. I didn't know what that was until today.
The Watts Towers.
Yeah, it's like some weird art installation.
In Watts?
I don't know because no one goes to Watts. Watts. Okay, everyone, guys, just like forgive me for a second. Like here, we've for the longest time known Compton as the ghetto, right? Like it's not the place you want to be, and that's not like
okay.
yeah, no, I'm not saying that like under my breath. Like it's just like a thing that it's not like this. It wasn't a good place. Now it's fine.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. That's breaking news.
It's-
Okay.
Well, now they've like started. They call it Rancho Dominguez and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
But then Watts was the worst one.
Watts was pretty bad.
So that's all we know it as. So the reason I'm saying this is not to like demean Watts. It's that if you say Watts to someone in LA, they're like, I'm not going there.
right.
So you say Watts Tower, you're like, what's that? Like,
That's
oh,
what I'm saying.
go
That's
to
in
Watts and watch and look at this this thing. Oh, it's a junk art installation. So that's
That
what
looks
you
like
want.
something like Coachella
But yeah, or Burning Man.
or Burning Man. Yeah.
But it was in Watts. So I guess it used to be a farming community.
Mm.
There's your Bountiful Valley, but there was a drummer on there, which I absolutely love this photo of the Watts Tower drummer.
he's
And,
like the guitarist in Mad Max Fury Road.
dude. So Kimmy and I, Kimmy's my wife, Kevin. When we first started like hanging out or whatever, somehow this came up. I think because we did a DCA 1.0 episode,
Yeah.
and this was like part of our humor. Of this looks like
this
Mad
isn't
Max.
even the 1.0. Wait, this isn't your first DCA 1.0 episode?
That was like we did a two-parter of just like we're just going over everything that was there. This is like
This is DCA 1.0 2.0.
we were gonna call it that.
We were, yeah.
But then I thought
Oh wow, great.
if we do that, we're gonna talk for 5 hours.
Yeah.
So let me just talk
I
about
outpunned you.
what was that?
I outpunned you
yeah,
already.
no, he was. I think after. Oh no, it was when we first heard you love DCA 1.0. We both said DCA 1.0, 2.0.
Yeah.
Like that'll take forever. So let's just talk about the things that could only happen in this weird park.
Yeah.
Right? Like Grizzly River Run is like a totally normal thing you'd put in a theme park forest area.
Not hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like you could do that anywhere. So this drummer, yeah, we just thought like this is the most Mad Max thing.
It really
it's
does
crazy.
look like it, yeah.
Before Mad Max Fury Road. Like
I'm waiting for the fire to spit out.
there wasn't fire. But then you keep going and there's the absolute wonder of the Golden Gate Bridge float.
Somebody's got to do this for Oogie Boogie.
This is mine and Kimmy's dream couples costume.
Yeah.
This Golden Gate Bridge, like on stilts, but you just can't do it. But
That's hardcore.
there is a note that I saw when researching this or like looking for photos. It's that the Golden Gate Bridge is like this amazing icon that it reminds people of California, and it's this grand thing that represents like the age of constructing great monuments. It was the tallest bridge, and then they made it really tiny on what was that even called? It wasn't Buena Vista Street. It was just the main entrance, and then they made it a float, but it's like the least grand thing ever. Like the San Francisco version is bigger.
It
which
is
crazy.
Yeah.
And when Californians think of California, we don't think of the Golden Gate Bridge. When we think of San Francisco, we think of the Golden Gate Bridge, and maybe that's what this is, because it's like the different parts of California, which is like, okay, Watts Tower, monument, bridge, monument, and then you have this wonderful Eureka goddess. Kevin, I feel like, can you give me 10 minutes on this woman of the float?
Where?
The final picture in the document. This float.
My document doesn't have pictures.
Oh, is it not updated? She's wearing.
I'm on a PDF.
Oh, okay.
PDF.
It's a Google Doc.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Let me
see if let me give it to me.
Let me see if I can like just send a photo of our TV to you. Do you know about the drummer?
Rain, can you send me a photo of the TV?
Yeah. Do you know about the drummer that we're talking about though?
I'm on Yesterland.
Oh, okay,
so
yeah.
I'm
So that's where these are all from. But it's the photo of the woman float. And,
oh yeah.
And so this
that's
is
great.
Yeah, this is like there was actually like this like Mexican part of the parade. So it's like a mix of like here's California cultures, here's California landmarks, and then here's this concept of California.
Is that Judy Garland?
Oh yeah, and there's also like the photos of people in the dancers.
Okay.
So
Judy Garland.
There isn't like this cohesive theme of the Eureka parade.
Okay.
It's just every idea they could think of for California that they didn't put in the park, they put as a float. I guess like, what was the point of this?
So what's this lady?
I don't know. And it just says like the final.
Wait, isn't that Eureka?
Yeah, but who's Eureka?
A goddess, right?
Oh, like actually. Well,
yeah, Eureka's.
Now,
well, hold on. Yeah, Eureka is an interjection used to celebrate a discovery or invention, which I knew that.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure in the Eureka is also a city in Kansas.
Okay.
The seal of California.
But
okay.
Isn't Eureka like in the mythos of this parade?
No. Okay, Kevin. You said it's a hat on a hat on a hat.
Yeah.
The puns don't stop.
We got another hat.
So Eureka goddess is like Athena, right? The Greek goddess of whatever. She's on our seal. And that's because during the gold rush, when they found gold, people would exclaim Eureka, meaning I found it. And that is the motto of California. So
it's Athena.
Yeah.
That's Athena.
But it's like, it's because it's like probably.
Eureka is also the name of the deity who presides over the parade. Her appearance changes to match each unit of the parade. So that all those are Eureka, the spirit of California.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So
it's like,
I thought so.
It's like a goddess, but it's also what we shouted in 1849 when we found gold.
Eureka.
And I like how it's called Eureka, the California Adventure Parade. What a weird, everything's so weird here. Like imagine like I don't even know what, like magic happens, the Disneyland parade. It's like, what? That doesn't sound right.
I just want to know why Judy Garland's there. Because she's an actress?
Yeah, that's it. Don't think too hard.
Yeah. I mean, that Eureka made me think pretty hard.
I didn't even put all that together. Like, oh yeah, we learned that in 3rd or 4th grade.
Yeah.
4th grade.
I just saw the seal right now and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just it's a pun of a pun, kind of. multiple layers deep.
Yeah.
But I kind of also love this parade. You know?
Because it's so silly,
Yeah.
but so serious at the same time.
I feel like this is when,
I mean, the Golden Gate Bridge.
when
is
you
definitely not
remember the
serious.
early 2000s, this is what it looked like.
Yeah.
It looked like this parade.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I think it just goes with that theme of shrinking California into these tiny little things. Like we have Pacific Wharf. We had a Mission Tortilla Factory. You know? We have the Boudin Bread Bakery, which are like in two completely different parts of California.
But across the street from each other in DCA.
Yeah. And then we have Rosie O'Donnell,
Ghirardelli.
that wasn't there.
Oh, wasn't there?
That was the Mission Tortilla Factory where you can get hot tortillas fresh off the line.
I didn't know that that's what replaced it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So everything in DCA 1.0 is just this crazy mishmash. And I don't know like what led them to believe like people would really buy into this. You know? What is the big draw? Like, okay, if you knew about this, Kevin, like at the time, like would this have interested you at all? Or no, because you're like, I'm going to Disneyland.
I like weird things, so I would have been very interested. But
As a 9-year-old.
I think as a 9-year-old,
this wouldn't make any sense.
I mean,
right?
no, it wouldn't make. But I think the you have to if it was a mistake. Obviously, the company should not have done it. But so like it's objectively a bad idea. But the bigger picture of the justification was the infrastructure surrounding this park, the Grand Californian Hotel, and downtown Disney. The creation of that was the point. Like way more, in my opinion, and I think they said it at the time, way more effort and like intention and purpose was put into the Grand Californian and downtown Disney than even California Adventure. Like California Adventure was the afterthought of this project,
Which is crazy.
That's a whole other park. Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean, it was definitely a mistake. I don't know if it was always supposed to be that way. Obviously, Westcott would have been different.
yeah, and there was the promise of like Eisner kept telling, I don't know if it was shareholders or not, like we will have a hotel inside of a theme park in California, just like we do in Florida.
In Paris.
Oh, yeah. Because they didn't yet do that in.
We don't have one in Florida.
Yeah, I guess it's just along the monorail and stuff. Yeah, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, yeah. But there's no. I think there's only. I don't know. Maybe there's one. I don't think there's any in Shanghai or Hong Kong. There's only two that are like that with entrances.
Yeah, Tokyo.
And
did you say that?
Paris. Tokyo doesn't have one. No, wait. Tokyo Fantasy Springs.
Just got one. Fantasy Springs has one.
And Miracosta.
Miracosta.
Yeah. So they did a bang up job on the Grand Californian. That thing has been perfect since day one. And they redid it and kind of made it worse in the rooms, but they're redoing it again. So whatever.
They're redoing it again?
Yeah, they're doing like what do they call it? The hard goods update where they're changing the floors and everything.
Yeah.
They announced that like last year, but that's the type of news we get in California. But yeah, downtown Disney was actually really great at the time.
It was a place to go. We got,
yeah.
The Hard Rock Cafe, not Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh,
because they suggested taking away the ticket gate for California Adventure and just extending downtown Disney,
which we finally got in 2020.
Yeah, during the pandemic.
They just opened California Adventure.
Okay, so late in November 2020, Disney was like, okay, nothing's opening. We got to give the people something. We can't open an empty Disneyland because that's sad, right? But no one cares about DCA. We're allowed to shop and eat outside. So they opened Buena Vista Street Shopping and Smoke Jumpers Grill and Award Wieners and put like the things you like there, like corn dogs and like chicken tenders and whatever. But no churros and stuff because you weren't allowed to walk and eat. And the right side gate of Buena Vista Street, which is like the let everyone out gate, was just open. So you just park at downtown Disney for $10 and then you can walk through downtown Disney and just walk into DCA. And then like parts of it were roped off, so you couldn't go anywhere else. But it was this crazy time where you could just walk right in. And
Could you see all the way to like Pixar Pier?
yeah, you can go up to Golden Vine, which we didn't even talk about here. And there was just a rope there, like right before Cars Land, and Avengers Campus wasn't open yet. So you could see Pixar Pier, and they would light it up. And then you can go halfway down Hollywood Boulevard, and they parked the red car trolley, so you can take photos with it.
Yep.
And then you can go, I think, all the way to the airplane in Grizzly Peak.
Yeah.
But you can obviously go on any rides or whatever, and you could just take some photos of the Firewatch Tower and all that, and just get a bite to eat. Like I remember going there, getting a burger, onion rings, and like a frozen Jack and Coke or a rum and Coke or whatever, and just hanging out in the theme park, and then just leaving. And there's no ticket or anything. So it was they did finally do that, but yeah, it's just weird to have like an afterthought of a theme park, and to just make it about the place that it's in. Which, would that work anywhere? No.
I don't think so, because I mean, California, like Kevin was saying, is a pretty diverse
I mean,
place.
Universal Studios is
It's a pretty big place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Universal Studios is the thing though. Like
Yeah, it
like
is.
they actually do shoot movies
yeah,
there.
I guess it is a studio, and then they just kind of have a theme park with it. So yeah.
Like in Paris, in Walt Disney Studios Paris, they have like a Ratatouille, and it's a very small area, but it is like themed to Paris, and it's like 30 minutes away from Paris. It's very strange. It's not really a big draw, and it's a little bit stylized. I guess California Adventure stylized too. I'm trying to think of. I feel like I've collected a few of these. I mean, there was a big push against this for so long. Like they were so against putting pirates in Magic Kingdom originally, because they're like, well, that's like Caribbean. It's right there. Like who cares? It's the same reason that they wanted to not do New Orleans Square originally, or the same like why New Orleans Square works in Disneyland, and they wanted to do something else in Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom, because like New Orleans is right there, and so it's no good idea ever dies in Imagineering.
Yeah.
And also sometimes they forget about the rules that they make. They should also add that every time. They always be like, no good idea ever dies, and we also sometimes forget about the rules we set.
So we don't want to keep you till the middle of the night. So what and any other things about DCA 1.0 that stand out to you that we didn't cover, that you're like, we can never have this again, we can never do this again, how did they possibly do this? Anything at all? I know Eureka Parade was kind of your thing, so anything else?
Whew. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we covered a lot.
I mean, Superstar Limo.
Super.
I mean,
well, I have nothing more to say about that.
That's like its own thing. Of it was gonna be another thing, and then it became Get Him to the Greek. Superstar Limo. I don't have more to say about it. It was just a crazy thing.
Yeah.
It was a crazy thing. It was just, again, the same thing of like, let's shrink Hollywood into a ride. And this guy with a cigar is yelling at it. Does he have a cigar, or is that like a Berenstain thing?
There's a cigar.
Okay.
There's a cigar for sure. It was supposed to be Eisner, right? And then
There's definitely a cigar.
yeah,
It was supposed to be Eisner?
it was supposed to be Eisner. And then
I hadn't heard that.
yeah,
Maybe I mentioned it in my video, but
I think you do. I think that's where I heard it.
I must. Well,
Huh.
that doesn't sound real.
Putting a CEO on an attraction? Who would do that?
Yeah.
Maybe it was. I don't. I'd have to like really rack my brain about that. That sounds like a fun fact that I would say in the video. I don't. This is. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I'm currently writing a 4-hour video, and so I'm tired of my
Oh,
own voice.
Kevin, there is one more thing, and it's about a video you've teased publicly. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I just need to shout it out. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Play it.
Oh, that's
no,
right.
he's not making a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire video, but like related game show.
Yeah, Who
Dude.
Wants to? What a shout out to
that-
Regis.
Well, Regis wasn't there,
But I mean,
it's just
everyone thought
Regis wasn't. You know where Regis was?
in Superstar Limo.
Superstar Limo.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll just end on the fact that there was a Who Wants
Game
to Be
show.
a Millionaire game show inside of Hollywoodland.
Yeah.
And I think you could win something. Not as crazy as the American Idol experience,
Right.
but that was a very real thing that they thought was a good idea because it was just ABC synergy. So anyone who's complaining about Disney putting IP in the parks now, it was there,
It was there.
but much worse. But Kevin, thanks so much for joining us for a DCA 1.0 episode.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate. Glad that we can finally make this happen. And I'm always happy to talk about California Adventure.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You are welcome back anytime. If there's anything you don't want to make a video on or an
Just
after
come
dark
talk
on.
to us about it.
Yeah. We will talk about the dumbest things in the world if we must. Like the meatiest place on earth, which is a thing we did. It was just about
We're gonna have to figure out what Burger Invasion, what the California connection actually was now.
yeah, we're just gonna do
I
it.
like my theory is the best. I think we're gonna stick with it. We have
The-
to prove it somehow.
You're gonna
Was
make like a 2.5 hour long investigative journalism
Yes.
video on Burger Invasion.
About Burger Invasion.
Burger investigation.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that. A final pun. And with that, I'm out.
Well, we
and,
can.
and because of that, I'm out. It's like said like Shark Tank.
Yeah. So if somehow some of you don't know what Defunctland is, I mean Kevin doesn't need our plug, but go watch Defunctland on YouTube. Honestly, probably the best Disney videos you're gonna watch about things that don't exist anymore, and things that aren't quite Disney that also don't exist anymore, like the Garfield ride.
Yeah.
Or
Or Chuck E. Cheese.
that's the After Dark one, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But
yeah.
still amazing stuff. But yeah, go check out Defunctland on YouTube for crazy stuff. It just gets crazier and crazier. Now they're just feature films. And yeah, so thanks again, Kevin.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that is our Big Thunder topic of the week.
If this is your final stop,
Does Kevin have the PDF open? He's gonna
Oh
do-
shoot. I know that's a PDF.
He's got it.
Where that thanks for tramming with us today. I can give you a better take here. Thanks for tramming with us today.
If not, it's time for We Have It So Good. Or we and the Tram Fam talk about what makes our Disney trip so special. Send us your highlight of the trip, something new you tried, or a food review on trammin.com/ask, just like Emily from YouTube did. She writes, my friend and I walk together once a week, and last week we decided to walk at Disneyland and California Adventure. It was dinner time, so I grabbed a kid's meal at Pim Test Kitchen. I also got to try the Mystic Taro Mocha and the Invisible Indulgence. Kind of weird, but good overall. We had a little fall preview with the cute merch in all the Buena Vista Street stores and hopped to Disneyland side to watch A Magical Life for the first time. What an impressive animatronic. Maybe his face doesn't look the most accurate, but they got human body language down to an eerie degree. I chauffeured my friend around Autopia because we were already over there to grab a ticket from the new Magic Band activation, and we walked out during the crowing hour. We have it so good.
what's the new Magic Band activation? Oh, Magic Band.
Yeah. This isn't Emily's fault. This is like what people call it. I really dislike the word activation.
Dude, everyone in production uses activation all the time.
Activation is like thing that you give to people that's shiny. It's like a promo.
In my head now, an activation is a thing that happens like at a convention.
Yeah, it's a promo.
Yeah.
Like if you're standing out there, let's say there was a anime convention
Yeah.
and an expo, if you will, and the One Piece card people were there and they were handing out a card to people. That's an activation.
That's an activation, yeah.
Is it like you're activating the fan? Like you're activating engagement? I hate it. It's corporate
You're
speak.
activating this space
Yeah, it's
to grow into whatever you want.
corporate speak.
Yeah.
Again, Emily, not your fault. You're just using the words that people use.
No, but I thought she said Magic Key activation. That's what I was.
Oh, right. It's a Magic Band activation, but they do have a Magic
Journeys.
Key thing.
Oh.
Magic Key. It's special if you have a Magic Key.
Oh, okay.
Did I put her fashion comment in?
It was last week, no?
Yeah, I did say it
Yeah.
last week. But she did write for last week. Peach Moonshine. Sign me up.
Hmm.
Yeah. Dude, it smelled so good.
Yeah.
So when was your trip to Disneyland?
Oh, I've had a few actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even tell you what I remember from them. Kind of sad. But I can tell you about the Pokemon World. That I can tell you.
All right.
Yeah, Pokemon Worlds. That's it. There's not really much to do.
It's a Pokemon trading card convention tournament.
No, it has everything Pokemon.
Oh, is it?
It's Pokemon TCG, VGC, the video game, Pokemon Unite. Anything that's Pokemon competitive is a tournament.
It's a tournament.
Yeah. But around it is a bunch of like little Pokemon activations.
Did they have the dioramas for the card pictures? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know how certain cards like Oddish looks like a photo?
Oh, yes.
That is a real thing. That is a
No.
photo. They didn't have those?
No, they didn't. But what they did have were like recreations of moments. So like they had the Gengar versus Nidorino from the original game. They had a diorama with them battling each other, and you can take pictures in the middle of them with Pokeballs.
Oh, like a big thing.
Big thing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Pokemon Center, insane.
I saw.
Yeah, like
Pokemon Center is the store.
it was like manned by the military. Like the guy who was like, okay, everyone who's got a 3:15 appointment, please stand up to the yellow line, right? You move slowly, and if you move fast, I will kick you out, like that kind of thing. And he's had a little vest and everything. I'm like, oh, come on, dude. But no, I had a really good time. Really good time. I really wanted one of those Pikachu cards, but it was kind of a mission to get. You had to get 500 like battle points in like mini tournaments around the area.
They couldn't just put it in the bag?
No, they gave us 2 packs each though. I pulled an EX, and it was worth 75 cents
because it wasn't full art.
Yeah, I pulled a full art when we did our sealed tournament, and it was an Electivire. Full art, it was beautiful. $2. It's Pokemon for you.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. Everything that's sealed is more expensive than opened. Like it never makes sense.
Except certain graded things for some reason.
For some reason, yeah. I don't know.
What sucks is people are getting into it for money.
Yeah.
No one like cares
Yeah.
to collect. People who do can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
I had a good time. I went to Strongwater also.
Oh.
That was fun. Really good food as usual.
What'd you get?
I got the pho sandwich.
Oh yeah,
dip.
that thing's so good.
It was good. Yeah.
Fries suck though. Huh?
Yeah. What's with that? What's with that?
Oh yeah, you
The
didn't
most
make that thing. When I
basic-
went with Kevin and Jeremy,
Yeah.
Kevin was about to eat it. I'm like, fries are trash, by the way. And then he took one. He goes, you already knew. Like what he was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. What's with that?
The fries used to be great.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He says it's the worst brunch he's ever had. Like
Oh,
he
yeah.
said he's went like multiple times. He goes, worst brunch menu ever.
Huh.
Yeah. Whatever. Wait, did you go to Disneyland?
Yeah, I did
you
at some
do there?
point.
I could talk about my trip.
Oh, you know what? I went to Smoke Jumpers because
Oh.
Ricardo told me that he went like last week, I think, and he said, "Man, one of the best burgers he's ever had." And he's like, "It tastes like a backyard burger."
I'm tired of the backyard burgers.
And I
dude.
was like, "Okay, I'll give it a shot." That was fine. 6 out of 10. Definitely a big 6 out of 10. Yeah, no, I honestly haven't really been going all that much. Probably once in the past couple weeks, but nothing of note that I did. So
And we went to DCA. RIP Red Car Trolley. They're using it as an advertisement now.
yeah,
Did Animation Academy. We did Daisy. Not bad, but not my best.
I got to do Animation Academy. It's been a while.
Not my best work. I'm showing you.
Oh,
right
sorry.
there.
That's good.
Yeah, I messed up a couple things. It's fine. I went a little bit of shopping. What do we eat? Oh, Kimmy's like, let's get chicken shawarma. I'm like, okay. It's so good.
Dude, it's so good and nobody cares about it. Why did they didn't need to add the pizza pockets.
Well, that's the other one.
Right, but it's like but now
I don't think both carts were popular.
Mm,
You don't need 2.
yeah.
There wasn't a line. I think the chicken one comes with real tzatziki now.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's the coconut one.
Yeah.
So I
Cool.
dumped that thing in there.
Cool.
But the coconut one was always good. So I'm
Yeah.
not like, it's so good. It's very filling too. Comes with a little salad, little side salad.
What?
It's like, it says with fresh veggies.
The
And it-
shawarma wrap?
Yeah.
Like at the cart.
Yeah, it's a little cup.
Oh, I had no idea. Okay. That's
Kimmy
new.
was like, "Oh, you have to construct it yourself." I'm like, "No, it never came with those before.
Yeah,
it's
it
a
didn't.
new little. It's like slivered red onions, tomato, cucumber, and lettuce,
Cool.
and you just put 80% of the tzatziki in the wrap,
Yeah.
and then the other 20% in the salad. It's not a salad; it's veggies because you could throw it in the wrap. It's good though.
Honestly, one of the best things in DCA.
They
dude.
take
It's
Magic
it's
Key
good.
discounts there.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
No carts do.
Except that one.
So that's cool. And then we just kind of walked around merch shops, went to Acorns Gifts.
Acorns. Okay.
It was Acorn, right?
I think it was.
Yeah. Saw some cool stuff and then walked out. All right.
Yeah, that's how it's kind of felt recently. I don't know if it's because like the busyness is like ramping up again. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? We were going to do Incredicoaster and it said 35, which usually means like nothing.
yeah.
It went up the boardwalk.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's what it was.
Good on that
Oh,
one.
actually, my highlight of the trip, maybe adorable snowman treats.
Mhm.
We got the mango that
You
comes
guys were
with
talking about it last week.
chamoy,
Yeah.
tahine, and chopped up mangoes.
Good stuff.
Really good. Really good.
Cool.
So I recommend that. I also did go to an Angels-Dodgers game with
Oh, I saw that.
with the boys.
Yeah.
Went with Kevin, Sebastian, and Reyes.
Cool. Oh,
Dodgers choked.
Yeah.
I
I heard they lost the whole series.
Yep. And Sebastian is the one Angels fan, which is funny.
Right?
Great game though.
Yeah.
Great game. I tried Pocari Sweat. Sucks.
No, that's crazy.
It tastes like flat Sprite. And then
That's
Brandy goes, "Yeah, that's why it's the best."
Yeah.
And then
It tasted more like squirt to me.
so Kevin's like, "Oh, what's that?" And I told him, and I'm like, "I don't like it. It tastes like flat Sprite." And then he goes, "Then it must be the best drink in the world because he loves flat Sprite."
Yeah.
And then he takes a sip, and he goes, "It tastes more like squirt." And then when Brandy replied to my it wasn't good, she said the same thing about the Sprite. Why do all you like flat Sprite?
Good stuff, dude.
When I said
Good
when I said that to Kimmy, she goes, "Gross." And I'm like, "So I married you."
I love Pocari Sweat. Like, actually love it.
You know why, dude? Gator Light, so much better.
What do you think about G0?
Like Gatorade Zero?
Yeah.
Dude, try Gator Light.
What is a Gator Light?
Okay, Gator Light is like Pedialyte, but it's Gatorade.
Oh, yes.
But it's
yes,
only
I've had
50
it.
calories
Yeah.
and like way less sugar.
Yeah.
What's funny is it says only whatever percentage of the sugar of the leading sports drink. I'm like,
You are the leading
yeah.
sports drink.
So how much less sugar than your own drink?
Yeah.
But dude, they have the cucumber lime flavor. Yeah. And it hydrates you. It's like a real hydration drink
Yeah.
with like potassium and
See,
sodium.
I
and
don't
whatever.
see Pocari Sweat as like a Gatorade thing.
So
I
here's
see it as a soda.
it's not a soda. It's flat.
It's not. Yeah.
So the point is it has sodium in it, but the big problem is it has 29 grams of sugar in it,
yeah.
which is a Coke.
Like, it reminds me more of Calpico.
I don't know what that is.
The like you pop the ball in
Oh,
it.
but it's acting like it's a liquid IV.
Sure.
Like that's what it's
Pocari
supposed
Sweat's
to
been
be.
around for a long time though.
I know, but I'm saying it's called a hydration drink.
Yeah,
but it's way too much sugar.
It is.
But dude, Gator Light, because they have Gator Light Zero with no sugar,
Yeah.
and then they have like the regular one. They got a blue one.
All my uncle buys at work is just the Gatorade Zeros. We have
Oh,
like,
the little tiny ones.
no, the big ones.
Oh,
Big ones. That's all we have.
they
in our
actually
fridge.
taste pretty good.
They're good. They're like actually good. I'll drink like one a day.
No,
at this
because before Gatorade Zero, they had G2,
point. I remember G2. Yeah.
and that was like melted lollipops.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, highlight of that. We went to. I did see Shohei Ohtani pitch, which was cool. But we went to Golden Road, insanely busy because Dodgers fans were there,
Yeah.
like crazy. But
Like across the street or in Angel
Across the
Stadium?
street.
Okay.
and
Place is huge.
the whole thing was packed
Yeah.
all the way through. outside too. But they had their own food. Like,
Mhm.
no, they have their own food. But if you didn't have a table, they had a little stand that sold hot dogs and double smash burgers. And the smash patties were like regular patties, like the size, double cheese with pickles, mustard, and grilled onions, and then like this whole hot dog bar on the side that you could put the toppings on it. $10.
Cool.
And I didn't eat the rest of the. I mean, I split some peanut M&Ms with everyone,
Yeah.
but that's all I ate, and it was great. But it was, dude, that was the inside,
Yeah.
and then the outside. I've never seen the outside like that.
Yeah.
Super.
I've
good.
only been there twice.
It's great.
And yeah, but it's always been that crowded whenever I've gone. Like I've always felt like it was really crowded.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Cool.
Disney. I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Halloween's here. Yeah.
It's hot. And Halloween is here.
Dude, there are people going to Oogie Boogie right now.
That's crazy. I saw
I think Oogie Boogie is going on at this moment.
Andrew was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it is going on right now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Looks like it's Halloween. No.
Pizza time.
Time for one last bite. What's beyond the yellow line for you? You looking forward to anything?
Yes, I am. What am I looking forward to though? I literally had something in my head, dude, and I just completely lost it. You go first.
I never did the Magic Key Terrace, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. There is availability for Strongwater brunch, but I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I really.
Dude, and then after I left Strongwater, it's always a feel bad.
Why?
Because how much it is, like, I don't
I'm
know.
I'm not drinking for 2, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is a lot though.
it is.
At least we're not buying mugs anymore.
Take a guess for 4.
Oh, you paid for 4 people?
So's paid me for his, but our bill.
It's $4.50 too high?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it's too high.
Oh. $3.80.
With tip, yeah.
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 Dude, that's like how much I paid at Nobu.
Yeah, I know.
And that was 2 people, but it was Nobu.
You know what? That actually,
Like everyone around the world knows what Nobu is.
Actually, that's what I am looking forward to. Our first anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah, I made a reservation for The Hobbit.
Huh?
Have you heard of the restaurant called The Hobbit?
No?
I think it's in the Orange Circle.
Huh.
It's a little.
Oh,
it's
Kimmy
a
may have mentioned this.
it's a wine cellar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they only take like less than 20 people a day. And it's a fixed menu from the chef,
Mhm.
and they have wine pairings that you get with your menu, and yeah, it's just like this little quaint experience called The Hobbit, and it's all like new American food, I guess. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, it looks like a really cool restaurant though.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to Disney this weekend because it's the opening of Halloween.
That is such a pass for me.
Yeah.
It's like maybe I'll hit Thursday or something, but
Everyone wants their influencer content.
I'm good.
What am I looking forward to? There's no like movies coming out. Not that I look forward to those.
Toontown, maybe.
Maybe.
Probably not.
I don't know. I might be going to Laguna Sunday night, so I guess I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Because it's just so dang hot. Oh, with that,
Thank you guys for listening. See you next week.
see you real soon.
Bye.
Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you have a happy and memorable visit to the Disneyland Resort. Please lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the driver's right-hand side only.